Ah, what the hell? Might as well start tonight. Start early. I would do it on a frame of time, but I haven't been able to lately. I've been busy with a lot of things. How's it going, everybody? I'm sorry I'm going to start out late. Sorry I'm starting out late, but unfortunately, this is kind of the case of what I'm going to do because this is a live stream. Good. Got some rice in me. Yeah, that fried rice that I created with the olives and the garlic on it. It's pretty good. Um, this is kind of a thing that's been going on lately, guys. So this is what's going on. So I'm going to be talking about this because everyone's been talking about this stuff. Lately, I've been talking about some things. I found out recently that there hasn't been really any announcements other than the fact that people are fighting over this stuff. So there's been some drama that happened, and it's kind of the funny thing. A lot of people are talking about the Tokusatsu outfit for Spider-Man, as you can see right here. Like, like a lot of the stuff, the homages to certain Spider-Man suits. But a lot of people don't know that there's a there's a weird link to this, and I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys right now. I guess I'll show it to you guys right now. The thing that's going on the internet because of the fact that they're showing Tokusatsu Spider-Man. As you can see right here, this is the new Tokusatsu suit for Spider-Man for the video game that they're bringing out. Uh, and I find it hilarious. Like, people are making fun of it, like the new suits and everything that's been designed for it to make him look cool. Like, a lot of people like the suits because of the fact that, yeah, there is a kind of a history with Japan and Spider-Man with their live action TV show that they did for Spider-Man, which I thought was kind of cool. I actually watched the show. It's pretty entertaining for its time because they use like practical effects, not the special effects that you see these days, but practical effects as in explosions, mini, decked out platforms where they usually fight like Power Rangers stuff. But you have to understand that special effects are kind of like different. Like practical effects is the old school, Tokusatsu stuff. But you can see right there. But as you can see, that's what's going on. Like, a lot of people are talking about this because the Tokusatsu Spider-Man will appear in the pre-order of Spider-Man 2. And the appearances of Tactical Spider-Man, and people were like talking about the Tokusatsu suit, which I thought was kind of funny. And then you have the Gwen Stacy stuff if you buy the deluxe edition for PS5. I might buy. I wish I could buy it, but I don't have a PS5 right now. It's kind of sucks when I need a. I gotta pay rent, and next month I gotta pay rent with responsibilities. That's the sad truth of the matter with my situation that I'm in. Uh, I've been trying my best to do my job and everything. So the Blue Beetle continues to be tied to Tokusatsu now, Becky G. So that's funny. That's kind of funny. Not gonna lie. All right, let me go ahead and see what's going on. So this is kind of funny, and that's kind of an irony right there. That they're trying to do the whole Power Rangers stuff, linking the Spider-Man outfits, the Spider Demon, the Spider, the Spider. Oh yeah, this is Marvel Studios. Just watch this Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. Amazing. Imagine there was a Tokusatsu world related to Spider-Verse. That's funny. And yet people are trying to make fun of it, try to do the whole Tokusatsu thing. So, oh, she's singing the Boat's Fee. Oh, that's nice. Boca Panda, that's her name. Oh, she's singing Boat's Fee. Oh, she's singing the the theme. But as far as I know, oh yeah, that's the stuntman. Today, June 5th, the birthday of Tatsuya Nakasaki, the prominent Tokusatsu suit actor who played a bunch of Kamen Rider in the Showa era. Yeah, that's him. Yeah, he played in a lot of roles. And you can see right here that oh that yeah, he played in a lot of roles. Like he played some villains. He played a lot of things. The guy, the prominent romanization of Kamen Rider Bucci, he is in a band, Bucci the Rock. That's funny. Sailor Moon Cosmos, like that's even trending too. I don't mind Sailor Moon because I used to watch Sailor Moon back in the '90s. It was like a really old series that appeared on the '90s around that time on USA Network. And a lot of people don't realize that. But I, I wanted to watch the Sailor Stars series because I didn't really give a shit about the issue between the fact that there were boys that were transforming into girls, and that left a little bit of a confusing thing. I wanted to watch it because I thought it was going to be funny. Because you know how absurd, like, at the time, they had to cancel the series because of the fact that that series ended on a good note, but they decided to skip over it and skip the Sailor Stars series. They didn't want to show it in the US because it would be absolutely confusing to kids. That was the issue. Because even though it had like LGBTQ themes, the anime itself actually was a really good series, and I actually did like the series. And I actually liked it, the series for what it was worth. But of course, people don't even bother to watch Sailor Moon for that issue. Like a lot of people don't even know. A lot of kids these days don't know about anime and the fandom that it is. Like if they would have watched Sailor Moon, they would probably realize, oh, this anime actually has LGBTQ themes. Yeah, because the series itself, like they tried to do Sailor Moon Crystal, Sailor Moon Cosmo Power, but I'd rather watch the original Sailor Moon series. As cheesy as it was, it's like the manga. Because I read the manga before, a few chapters, and a lot of people don't realize that series was actually pretty good for what it's worth. But okay, Sailor Galaxia. She's coming to step on our hearts. Sailor Moon Cosmos. But it's a good series because it's basically friendship and all that stuff. But yeah, this is the Sailor Stars. The Star Sensitive Inferno. Because I really wanted to watch the Sailor Star series because I know that the issue that they had with it was the Sailor Stars because they didn't like the idea of boys becoming transforming into girls as their superpower. That was kind of the thing that happened. And I know that for a fact that if people actually watch that series, they would know. Because it's not like it has anything really cool. But it's like, Jesus Christ. I'm surprised they haven't watched that series. That's not bad for a picture. That's the whole picture right there. That's not bad. I got to give him props to that, the artist. I like it. Because, So anyways, this is what's going on. And that's what's happening lately in the news on anime. So, there's been another incident that happened. And let me see if I could go into the replies because I saw an incident that happened with a YouTuber named Johnny Somalia. Apparently, according to the translation, a Japanese nuance YouTuber and foreign nuisance. This is what they're saying. Japan's nuisance YouTuber versus foreign nuisance YouTuber keeps those fucking Japanese out of here. Foreign YouTuber Johnny Somalia said, "I'll drop the atomic bomb again." An angry Japanese representative, annoying YouTuber Kodoki brought Kenzo, Gucci, Najima, and Fami to a foreign YouTuber house. And the guy decided to take off his clothes. Although he has like a spandex, the guy basically and this is like the incident that happened. Like, no joke, it's hilariously funny what happened, and I find it funny because of the fact that he basically went and took off. Like, this is karma. Like, Johnny has been causing a new annoyances in Japan for a while, and I understand that he is not well liked right now. Yeah, so this was actually played by Bakusai.com. Basically, a community that is not really happy with Johnny Somalia right now. Because he basically, from what I understand, Bakusai.com is not really. They're basically a news source, a local community. So they're reporting that Johnny Somalia basically got attacked. Because I understand he's been getting attacked. Don't worry, I'm wearing. Like, people are making fun of this shit. This is kind of funny, and at the same time, it's hilarious because this is what's going on. Like, this is what he said. The Yakuza Mad Seuss these days, the Dark Prince. Yeah, like, they're literally making fun of him online. Like, they're making fun of him. And others are being convinced to being distributed 1 minute each. Like, right now, this is kind of the video. me look at this one. Start watching.
They started taking photos of them. I don't know. Yo, they said these are Nets boys run. What the hell? Yo.
俺も日本代表ってやったら
Yo,
迷
this
惑
is
YouTuber
content though. I'm not gonna lie, this is content.
迷惑 YouTuber
No,
日本
I
代
heard
表
streamer got motherfuckers running
迷惑
around like
YouTuber
that.
僕は迷惑じゃない。
迷惑やろ
We got TTS
迷
on
惑
right
って言
now.
われてる俺よくジョニーも迷惑や
YouTuber who like causes trouble. He's a
よく迷惑って
So
言わ
we
れて
should
る
be friends then. I don't know what. I cause trouble too.
迷惑ってよく言われてる
Johnny さんも迷惑な
迷惑
生配信者。
But as a joke, can you explain everything I do is a joke?
Yeah.
You gotta say, your Japanese is not that great. Can you tell him that I am just like him? Tell him me and him is the same but different. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he said迷惑。
What does Morocco mean?
It means like it's a trouble. Trouble.
Same.
同じ。
So that's kind of reasonable by what happened. Because
What's good, guys? We back. We gotta come up with a game plan. Chat. Ned is in bed right now. He's asleep. He was going crazy tonight. We gotta just figure out, man. We could go. Oh my god. Yo, why they keep making videos about me? Oh my god, this Brooklyn Tokyo dude will not stop making YouTube videos about Patrick, the same guy. The same black guy. Oh my god. Yo, they keep using my name for clout, bro. What the This is not good, guys. This is not good at all.
yeah,
This is not good. What is he talking about now, this Brooklyn Tokyo motherfucker, dude? Holy shit. Yeah, bro. I think it's time for us. Maybe we leave the nest tomorrow. We get some rest and then make a plan tomorrow.
yeah.
I think it's, bro. I got a haircut the other day. It was like $60 goddamn haircut for a basic ass haircut, bro. The same haircut in Thailand is $3. Like,
Yeah. So that's what's going on. Like, Johnny Somali is getting trolled heavily. There's another one.
I don't hate you people. I'm just Johnny Somali, and sometimes Johnny Somali do stupid shit. I'm 22. I'm young. 22? Yeah, I'm a young guy, man. I'm gonna do a lot of stupid shit in my life, right? I'm trying to. I don't hate you guys. I don't hate Japan. I said something a little bit hurtful, and I understand that you guys are mad about it, even though it was very long ago. You know, I want to come here to enjoy Japan. I want to go to the club. I want to smash some Japanese ladies. I want to party. I want to have a good time. I want to ball out of control. I want to ball. What's up, you guys? Hey, Gomenasai. I love Japan. It's no beef. Let's end the war. No war. Peace. I want to peace you. Johnny Somali, I want to go to Shibuya. I want to become the Prince of Shibuya. That's what I want to do. That's what I'm doing. To start a war. I don't know what he just said.
Oh, man, that's funny.
Hey, guys, man, I want peace.
Yeah, so, yeah, he really, when two big guys surround him, like, I understand, like, Johnny Somalia gets, like, he gets, like, 1,000 followers out of this whole thing. Like, I don't know what the hell he did, but it's kind of funny. Like, I can see why he does this stuff, and I get why he gets into trouble. He gets into stupid shit. I get it, but you kind of did upset some Japanese people, and yeah, you probably would be asked to leave for a lot of reasons. Although it's kind of funny. I get you're trying to be funny, you're trying to entertain people, but this is kind of the wrong thing to do. So yeah, this is what happened. So yeah, apparently the most annoying YouTuber in Japan versus the most annoying foreign YouTuber in Japan are having a discussion, and it's kind of interesting enough. From my Japanese translation, they had a really good, interesting discussion. And by the looks of this whole discussion, it seems like both of them were having fun. And I think it was kind of funny that the Japanese guy basically took off his clothes just to troll him. And it's kind of fucking hilarious. And yeah, this is what's going on. And that's what happened with Johnny Somalia. Considering that Johnny Somalia had said some derogatory terms at Japanese people in English, a lot of people are upset with him. And you can see right here, he said some things. Like, this is
Let's
one
be
video.
respectful. You know what I mean? I hope nobody in the chat was saying weird shit. If I go back and whoa, what the fuck?
Because what happened was he said some things in a while back in Japan.
Yeah, why are you guys like literally? I read a donation. Why are you mad about some that happened 80 years ago? I have a lot of Japanese friends. I'm half Japanese, half black. My dad is Japanese, my mom is black. I'm half Japanese. If you mad about it, I'm sorry. I'm literally half Japanese. Yo, just get out from our country. Yeah, why are you guys like literally? I read a donation. Why are you? I swear to God.
Yeah, this is the video that in
We're
question.
gonna do it again. What did Fonny just drop, guys? So go now. You gift us up. Nigga, Hiroshima. You know Hiroshima? You know Hiroshima. Nagasaki. You know. Why you do this? Pearl Harbor?
Oh,
If suspend is the most controversial, I think you just meant the second most. Bro, I told somebody on the train some wild shit yesterday. They got mad at me, bro. Really? Yeah, that's me. What did you say? Bro, I read a donation. The donation said, say Hiroshima, Nagasaki.
So are you just visiting here for a short time?
Yeah, for a short time. I like Japan. But it's lit.
Yeah, for sure. When did you meet Sus for the first time?
When did I meet Sus? I met Sus like maybe like a month ago.
Oh, really?
In Thailand, in Pattaya.
Oh, I see. Makes sense.
Yeah, he's dope as hell. He's a good guy.
Yeah, for sure.
Yo, somebody said I knew it. He knew about the video.
you're a fucking loser. But yet he's in another country.
Who are you?
Tazi, nice to meet you, bro.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
Yeah, because he said some things that were kind of funny.
There we go. Perfect. Hey, no problem. Let's go. You're teaching me, Tazo. You're teaching me.
So have you spent much time in Shinjuku?
Couple nights. I like it. I like the vibe there. I went to a couple bars there. It's pretty good.
Okay, sweet.
Yeah, for sure. Let's go.
This train's gonna be packed tonight.
I think it would be cool. Let's go.
Yeah.
What's your name, bro?
Jaden.
Jaden, nice to meet you. And what's your name?
Tyler.
Tyler, nice to meet you.
Yeah, I'm watching this right now.
Coral, you stream? Coral TV? How do I spell it?
And I'm watching this right now.
TV? All right, hell yeah. You stream Valorant? Oh, FPS games?
FPS games.
You ever play CSGO? That used to be my shit, bro. When I was younger, CSGO, ooh. Come to Korea, please, so I can get that ass. What does that mean? Yo, what is going on, bro? Yo, they spamming my shit. I don't understand Japanese, guys. Come on. Bro, listen, I hope, I pray. I'm always critical. If you're watching, do a video on me, please. The hater tears are tasty, man. Props, Johnny kept his word. That was insane, a real streamer for once. Yo, saying I baited this booty woody out into getting canceled yesterday. You look like a midget twink next to the.
My chat's not very toxic though.
Yo, my chat is literally unbelievable.
Yeah.
Some of y'all gotta get a little bit, a little bit, go to the corner for a little bit, because you guys are unbelievable. W stream. And I'm like, I don't know what it is about being like American or like black or whatever. They come up to me, they're like, bro, we love hip hop, we love this. Like, bro, let's go to the hip hop club, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I think,
They like American culture here, I feel like.
yeah, I mean, they like any foreigner that comes here, basically. So if you're not Japanese, they're like, oh, I want to know about your country or where you're from or your hobbies and interests or whatever. So, yeah.
Yeah, it's very easy to make friends here.
Yeah.
You know, I think some of Sus's community came over to me, but it's okay, man. I love them, it's all good.
Okay.
You down to go drink tonight, or what you trying to do tonight?
I can have a drink or two, yeah.
Yeah, drink or two, let's do it, why not?
All right.
They be commenting chimps, and no, I like it though. Hashtag chimp gang. We going up here?
Yeah.
For sure. TAZO, Tazo, go suck the Tazo. Let's go. Oh, thank you, bro. Go ahead, you good? Hey, you know what it is. Going on. Yo, we up. Come here now. This is dope. I like this area.
West Side, yeah, got it.
W Street, man. Being Japanese, faku, no faku. You want to sit here? Let's do it. We got technology. So this is the modem or it's the encoder?
That's the hardware that connects all the data together.
Super hot.
Yeah, it is, right? Cool it off a bit.
Someone said it looks like a bomb.
It does a bit, right? It looks dangerous.
Yo. Surprise. Yeah, this is an American W right here. I like this, bro. I'm gonna have to set this up, guys.
Yeah.
Very soon, I'm gonna set it up. Golden Guy, you come to Golden Guy often?
Yeah, I mean, I figure it's like a touristy place to see, so...
Alright, let's see it. Let's check it out.
Yeah. I've seen some of these girls in Shibuya before, maybe.
Really? You've been here for 5 years. Maybe you have.
Right, it's possible. Listed.
Ikra? Ikra? Gomang. How much? See there, man. What she said, 500?
Yeah.
500 yen?
Yeah.
You tripping? No way. 500 yen is $3. There's no way it's 500 yen, bro. Stop playing.
Oh, no, like $500, like...
$500?
Like, yeah, 50,000 yen.
Oh, that's tripping.
Right.
Come on. Yeah, for sure. But nice to meet you, Chaza.
Okay, yeah, see you around. Have a good
I'll
trip.
chill my IG.
Yeah.
Bro, nice to meet you, bro.
Yep, nice to meet
For
you.
sure. Stay up.
All
Nice
right,
to meet you, bro.
sweet. See you later.
See you later, brother.
All right, have a good
Stay
day.
up, stay up. Hold up, which direction we gonna go? Yes, monkey, I am a chimp, yes. Hashtag chimp gang. What's up, bro?
Live.
What's up, live?
Live.
What?
Live.
Live.
Live. Live. Go to live. Good.
He wants you to come into that. Wants to come into that restaurant. Yeah, to rip you off.
Mad about some happened 80 years ago. I have a lot.
Now I see what's going on right here because it's obvious Johnny Somalia likes to, troll. And I can understand why he does that stuff. And yeah, people don't like what he did when he did that whole mention of Nagasaki and I can understand the situation with him. Like he definitely likes to make fun of a lot of people in Japan. For what it's worth, it's like Johnny's kind of a strange person per se by the looks of what was going on here, because by the looks of it, the guy got attacked for a lot of reasons because of the stream that he did was uncalled for when he mentioned Nagasaki and Japan, which were the two places that were hit by a nuclear bomb, and bringing up Pearl Harbor and everything. And this is what happened, and that upset a lot of people. I understand that people were saying some things in the chat. Like I noticed a lot of the stuff that's been said in the chat was kind of uncalled for, because of the fact that, yeah, I can understand where he's coming from because of the fact that this is kind of the thing. And I'm not trying to defend him. The thing is that, yeah, he's going to do some stupid shit, and there's nothing you could do about that because he's going to get away with it just to get views. And by the looks of the guy, he doesn't get that many, you know, attention. That's why he does that, per se. And, of course, he used to be a... by the looks of what was going on in that whole situation, that stream, it sounds like to me the guy trying to do something stupid just to make fun of it, and I can understand why. So install this for, and this too. Oh, so guess what they're doing for Final Fantasy VII? They're gonna install this 2, which is kind of funny. Oh boy, this is gonna be funny as hell. So that's what's going on. So I'm going to go ahead and talk about some stuff because there's some news that I need to go ahead and talk about, kids. And I want everyone to know something. I can see the problem with him. Like, he's the most hated guy out there. But I can see where he's coming from. After listening to what he has to say, yeah, he seems to be a reasonable guy. Yes, he kind of does talk shit. And he does this troll shit just to make fun of things. Yeah, that's all he's going to do. And I get that people don't like what he does. And I get... And don't go after me because I'm not trying to defend him. But by the looks of what I see in the chat room, you're doing the same thing as him by calling him names in the chat room, getting upset with him. But I found it funny when someone confronted him, an actual YouTuber that confronted him about this issue. I can see the problem. This is kind of the thing that I'm seeing right now, and I'm not holding it against anybody. I'm not going to try to, get upset with anybody about this because I can see what the problem is. So that's pretty much what I'm getting at right now. I know my friend isn't online right now. He's pretty upset because I didn't respond to him. So I hope he's coming in soon. Because right now this is what's going out. Japan doesn't have time for unemployed behavior.
Dude, this is a horrible gaming experience. How do you live like this?
Well, I don't know, Linus. Can't you just build me one?
So here we have more smooth brain cinema of someone that thinks they'll become internet famous by streaming their unemployed behaviors in Asian countries.
Pearl Harbor. Hiroshima, Nagasaki. Hiroshima, Nagasaki. You know what we do to you?
Until finally this happens.
Whoa. What the?
Ladies and gentlemen,
皆様、
we got him.
私たちはそれらを手に入れました。
So there's an awful lot to unpack here, from his unemployed behaviors, fake apology, run-ins with certain Japanese criminals, and then his sudden real apology. Because apparently he was just some guy from Arizona that branded himself as a Somalian traveling through Asia streaming degenerate intelligence. But he was simply never expecting that on a Japanese subway, he'd encounter the rare rooftop Korean from Texas.
Okay, what do you mean?
Where are you from? Yeah, you're being obnoxious.
You know what we do to you?
What do you do?
We will do again.
Do what?
Hiroshima, Nagasaki. You understand?
Do you think I'm Japanese?
Where are you from?
I'm from America.
Where are you from? What's your ethnicity?
Texas, buddy.
What's your ethnicity?
I'm Korean.
Then sit down, brother.
Why don't you sit your ass?
Korean War, you know what happened to you?
Don't touch me. I'm obnoxious, brother.
Don't touch me,
Leave this
brother.
guy alone.
Korean War, North Korean War, you know what
Yeah.
So there's a very subtle thing that Yeehaw Opa is doing here, because in the ratchet status that is American public transportation, there is a lot of fights, but it's usually paired with a lot of shouting, posturing, and people screeching of what they might do, but won't actually do, because deep inside, they know they're actually small, terrified, and largely defenseless. But I remember over a decade ago, I took a security job. Now, me not being 6'5" and jacked, I remember consulting a buddy who was military police, and he gave me the best advice ever, saying, you gotta approach every scenario like it's just two little kids fighting. To them, or the person you're detaining, it's a very intense moment, but you don't roll up on little kids shouting, yo, what's up, you know where I'm from, I'm about to wreck you, like, no. Someone that is entirely in control and not afraid of the situation is going to calmly say, knock it off, we're not negotiating this, and will plainly let them know, I am willing to escalate this beyond a level that you're prepared for. So going from Texas to the top lane, this Korean cowboy is checking off all those boxes. His stern approach to not tolerating a clout-chasing streamer with daddy issues is pretty much exactly...
Yeah, he's right.
Stop in the subway as he got confronted in the streets later in the evening.
What do you want to do? Chill out, chill out. Yo, what's up? Hey, chill out. Because you tried to attack me. Call. I call, please. Call back. Call. Somebody make a donation. I say it's a joke. It's not serious. No joke. Okay, can I say sorry? I'm not. It's a joke. Yo, we're not playing, bro. It's a joke. Yo, he mad. What is he mad about? You want to fight me? No. Okay, so we have a peace or what? Yeah, peace. Peace, and then let's do a peace.
And notice when he got confronted, how quickly did his voice go from menace to memes? And when the biker turned his back for half a second, the streamer tried to posture back up into I'm a menace mode. We saw the same thing with the rapper that only wanted to attack the grocery store worker once he turned his back, which again, this just highlights the idea that this type of content creator is just exposing themselves for not being raised by a strong male figure, and why anybody would want to livestream their daddy issues is just beyond me. Now, he did initially make an apology, but it was sheer nonsense.
I know there's been a lot of controversy about myself in the stream this week. I want to come here and clear the air. The reason I did this was because Joe Biden is coming in 3 days. I'm trying to help Joe Biden get reelected. Joe Biden is going back to Hiroshima. It was actually patriotic, I feel like, to bring awareness to the tragedy, because Joe Biden is coming and Joe Biden needs our help. With everything going on with Jeffrey Epstein, I feel like this is something I have to embrace. The men on that train were hiding evidence about the case. So this was a psyop. And you guys failed.
You realize this guy is just bullshitting people. And it's like, he basically just... Yeah, this guy's full of shit. Like, the guy's trying to avoid any, accountability for himself and tries to do this shit. So, yes, this is what we're expecting to happen because the fact that this guy basically bullshits everybody. Yes, I'm subscribed to Decoy Voice because he actually makes some really good talking points about this issue. And it's like, yeah, this is kind of a fucked up situation with this guy. So let's continue.
Which I think we all knew at some point he was going to be stopped, either by common Japanese citizens, the more fringe, aggressive Japanese residents, or possibly just by their law enforcement. As according to Dexerto, Japan isn't as lenient as other countries when it comes to what you upload on the internet. So later he did seem to post a sincere apology.
I want to make this video to sincerely apologize to the country and the people of Japan. It was wrong, it was disrespectful, and I totally should not have said those words. This country's amazing. Everybody in this country that I've met has been super hospitable to me and has taken care of me. And I really want to apologize to not just the people of Japan. I want to apologize directly to the two men on the train. And if I could reach out to them and speak to them one-on-one, I would love to do that. Really, I really feel ashamed for what I did. And if there's anything I can do to make amends, please let me know.
And honestly, I was glad to see this. I'm a big advocate of young people learning their lessons and turning their life around. Just because you made dumb decisions, I don't think we should sentence people to a life of exile, because then they have no choice other than to keep doubling down on that poor behavior. But also, I'm very skeptical about online apologies. Sometimes they are sincere, but most of the time you're just witnessing the final flailing of someone drowning in the sea of online irrelevance. Because shortly after, he was streaming online and got randomly smacked.
Whoa, what the? Chill out.
And later had water thrown on him.
Like they threw water on me. Hey, chill out. Hey, chill out, bro. Me know nothing, me, you heard?
And if there's one persona that I despise the most, it's the people that are what I call gangster fluid. where at sometimes they act bold and in your face like they're from the hood, but then in the next moment they're crying on livestream about someone throwing water on them. I'm sorry, where in the G code does Tupac talk about crying to the police that you got wet? Because after he was detained by Japanese police, he tried to rap about it.
We gotta diss the out of Japan. I'm tired of Japan. Really. And then I'm gonna go to Korea, and then I'll be a hero in China and Korea, bro. The first bar is Hiroshima and Nagasaki. That's what got me lit.
And that's what this comes down to. He tried to stream his daddy issues in Japan, and then something scared him into posting an apology video. And when that didn't work, and the residents still kept pressing him, he went straight back into what sparked the online outrage, which was the Hiroshima and Nagasaki lines. And to be honest, I really wish he just learned his lesson on what it takes to live in a civil society, because he states he's going to Korea and China next. And all jokes aside, I know he watches a lot of videos that criticize him to try to farm more content, but if you're listening now, please understand that there is no amount of internet fame that is worth becoming imprisoned in China as an outspoken foreigner from Somalia. But to everyone else, if you appreciate my concise, lighthearted commentary on what's really going on in the world, hopefully I've earned your subscription, then check out the video on...
Yeah, so that's what's going on right now, and everybody's talking about this guy. So Johnny Somalia basically caused himself some problems, and that's what happened. So anyways, I guess I'll talk about some other stuff. I guess I'll talk about the news in general, because everyone's been talking about this lately. Okay, let's see. Sentai Next Dimension manga final series prequel ends. Let's see what else. Anime unveils teaser, more cast. Mission Yuzugura family gets manga novel. Beast in the Pod, Miko launches new manga on June 15th. Former Square Enix employee Tokusaki convicted of insider trading. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the creator of Sega, Yuji Naka, for those who don't know, the person who made, who co-created Sonic as the game director, for those who don't know, has been convicted. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. The news has come out that Yuji Naka has been confirmed. Finally, he has to pay a lot of money. Oh yeah, this is the district court found Square Enix employee Tatsuki Sasaki guilty of insider trading and handed him a suspension of a 3-year prison sentence on Thursday. If Sasaki remains in good behavior for 5 years, he will not serve time in prison. The court also ordered Saki to pay 4 million yen, about $29,000, which is around $30,000. Which would be around that time. The fine, in addition to 26 million yen penalty. Prosecution had previously sought a 3-5-year prison sentence, along with the same 4 million yen fine and 1 million yen penalty. Sasaki ultimately received. Presiding Judge Kenichi Usagi noted that the final suspension sentence reflects the fact that Sasaki acknowledged that he had showed remorse. However, the fine penalty reflected in Sasaki's crime has a consequence of fairness and robust of financial institution markets. So Tokyo Public District Prosecutor Office charged Sasaki and his acquaintance Fujisaki Suzuki of November of 17 on suspicion of insider trading, buying and selling stocks on the basic non-public information. Prosecutors charged the gaming programmer and director Yuji Naka on November 18th of suspicion of insider trading. Sasaki and Suzuki allegedly invested in the company, aiming and learning to develop the Dragon Quest TAC phone game in collaboration with Square Enix. The same prosecutor's office charged Naka the second time on December of suspicion of insider trading or buying and selling stock based on non-public information. While still at Square Enix, Naki allegedly invested in A-Team, developers of the company of Final Fantasy First Soldier mobile game. Prior to the game's announcement, Sasaki also once again charged for the same reason. They suspected of purchasing 12,000 shares of A-Team and which is about $1 million yen, which is yeah, this guy's getting out. This guy's going to jail. Hey, how's it going?
Oh well, I just woke up.
Yeah, I'm sorry, man. I know you.
Nah, I'm fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm watching. It's your boy Striker. What's up? Hey, okay.
Yeah.
So,
I was talking about Johnny Somalia.
Who?
Johnny Somalia, the guy who went to Japan, that black guy that went to Japan and started doing that whole Nagasaki and that whole Pearl Harbor joke in the subway.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah, apparently he got karma. A bunch of Japanese people tried to troll him, but there was also some people that attacked him.
Holy shit!
Yeah, so apparently one guy.
Oh.
Yeah, I showed the video of one guy basically undressing himself in front of Johnny, and he was trolling the hell out of him. Apparently, he was a well-known YouTuber. The guy that trolled Johnny Somalia, basically undressing himself for the laughs and jokes. It was kind of freaking hilarious. So yeah, Johnny's getting a lot of karma.
I mean, the guy was shouting Nagasaki, Nagasaki, Hiroshima, yeah, Pearl Harbor.
Pearl Harbor.
On a subway. Like a not just American gaijin.
Yeah.
What do you think was going to happen?
I know, and he was like saying that he was just saying that to people, even to a Korean guy that was trying to tell him, look, dude, that was confronting him about that issue. Because the guy was basically doing some trollish behavior which was the wrong thing to do, especially if you're going to do a live stream like that. The guy basically, by the looks of Johnny Somalia, he seems like most of his chill streams are basically, walking around the street, talking to people. That's basically that makes interesting content. But when I was looking at his chat, like, man, people really hate him. Like, they were saying the N-word. They were saying a lot of stuff when I was looking at that video. Like, no joke. Like, people were just ruthless and upset with him. And it's like, yeah. But the funny thing, this guy gets, like, his subscriber count on Kick is like 1,000 people. Over 1,100 people.
Just hilarious, man.
Yeah.
That guy is basically the black version of Jake Paul when he went to Japan.
Yeah. So I actually read the news about what was going on with Yuji Naka, the guy who created Sonic. So apparently, it wasn't just him being indicted. It was also several others that were being indicted, like Tatsuki Sasaki from Square Enix. Like, he worked for them, and apparently he's being fined a lot of money, like 4 million yen, which is like $29,000.
The whole money thing.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's not just him. Like, even he has to pay the total yen penalty for that thing. Like, Naka worked 22 years ago at Sega. He was the former head of Sonic Team, lead programmer in original Sonic Hedgehog games for Sega Genesis. He also worked for the game Nights and Dreams and Phantasy Star Online, which is kind of sad.
He also worked in AM2.
Yeah. Yeah, but sadly, he was also Square Enix supposedly removed him as a director of Balan Wonderworld games for 6 months before the game launched it, which kind of failed.
How many yen was it again?
For the penalty?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so the prosecutor said that Naki will serve 2.5 years in prison to pay 2.5 million yen fine in addition to 170 million yen penalty. The total will be like 172.5 million yen, which is about $1.24 million.
Yeah, that's hefty.
Yeah, it's a hefty fine that he has to pay for restitution, because I would say, yeah. So yeah, that's basically what's going on.
No wonder Square Enix was so adamant about pushing NFTs.
Yeah, because they are right now, they lost their best workers, and one of them had to be in AM2. But unfortunately, his game, Ballin' in Wonderworld, wasn't doing so well. Everyone hated that game, from what I heard. Let's see, what else do they have?
Oh fuck! So I'm taking a look somewhere else, and the new images for the Twisted Metal series just leaked out.
Wow, really?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a teaser. The series is gonna be on Peacock.
Might watch it.
I would totally go too, because I used to play a lot of Twisted Metal back in the day.
Yeah. I wanted to play Twisted Metal, but I never got the chance. Anime Esco screen. Let's see who is appearing. Okay, so the voice actor Yuki Kaji attends Tokyo X Japanese cultural event in Houston, Texas. So he's gonna. Oh, it's the guy from My Hero Academia, Attack on Titan, and Seven Deadly Sins attends the event in June 17th. So I gotta look up his.
He's also the voice of Yuji Itadori. Oh wait, that's Junya Enoki.
Yeah. So let's see what behind the voice actor. What actor did he? Oh, he played in Infinity Stash for Dragon Quest Adventures. Oh, he played Wise. Okay, so that's what he did. Yeah, he did. He also played in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure All-Star Battle R.
I want to buy that for my birthday.
I really want to too. It's I believe it's on PS4.
Oh, it's on Steam too.
No, really?
Mm-hmm.
Demon Slayer Chronicles. Played the World Trigger Season 3. He played Gate of Nightmares video game. He played Ranking King. He played My Hero Academia World Mission movie as Soto. And he also played Seven Deadly Sins Cursed by Light. He played Melados and Zertrus. That's interesting.
Yeah, he's also the voice of Eren in Attack on Titan.
Yeah. Disastrous Life of Saki Reawakened, the TV show Tomodachi. Let's see what else. Oh, he played in Beastars as Pina.
Watch Beastars, in all honesty.
Yeah.
No offense to anyone who watched it, but
it's too furry. It's too furry for people to watch.
He's on Mashal too.
Yeah. But the funny thing is, like, Yuji's gonna be coming down there in Houston at the event center, so they're gonna probably have yeah, so this is what they're advertising.
Hello! アメリカの皆さん、こんにちは。声優の梶幸です。
That's badass, man.
6月の17日、18日にヒューストンの NRG センターで開催されます。東京 X2023 に参加させていただくことになりました。やったー！
A translator,
ヒューストンで皆さんに会えるのを心から楽しみにしています。
Basically, they had like this a translator next to them because, well, Japanese English is not exactly a serious thing in Japan.
It's not perfect, but they do it anyways. Yeah, so I had to talk about that because it's like people would probably be interested in going to that event. That's coming at NRG Center in Houston. So good luck to them at Tokyo X event if they want to go to that event on June 17th. Let's see. Part-timer anime sequel series unveils more cast song. Okay, great. So they're going to make another season. The Devil is a part-timer anime.
Yeah, it just got announced. It has a third season now.
Yeah. Let's see what else they have. Let's see. What other news can I report on that would be interesting?
So, I got to check. So I checked out. Sorry, I mean something.
Go ahead.
There we go. So I was checking out Ghost in the Shell, the '95 movie.
Yeah.
If I watched this instead of Starland Complex, I would have liked to be more immersed in the case of Ghost in the Shell. Unfortunately, I had to watch Starland Complex, which I honestly found boring.
I understand because...
And it's not... I wouldn't say it's their fault, but it was actually Toonami's fault in the case of the American dub.
I can understand because they kind of edit out some things that they didn't want to put in there.
Yeah, and also the schizophrenic scheduling that they were known for.
Yeah, because they were just going off and on and going off at midnight. Okay, so here's another story that's coming out. Anime Ego is launching a Kickstarter campaign for Macross 2, which wasn't like the best movie ever made, but I might be interested in buying it because it's the Macross franchise, and I know that they're planning on announcing a new franchise for considering that Big West and Studio New and Harmony Gold announced that they're going to be planning on allowing to agree to immediately distribute Macross television series and films globally, worldwide, as long as they make money. Because right now they could make a lot of money for that Macross franchise. But I know that Anime Ego is asking for money for the thing, but they do guarantee it because I did buy their Kickstarter for that one anime that I bought from them.
Speaking of Robotech, I got interrupted for a second. Speaking of Robotech / Macross, did you find what I told you the last time I was here? The model cars that were on. Basically Jada Toys released online Robotech and for the car collection.
Yeah, I believe they did.
I saw at least 3 of them.
Yeah.
At a shop. And I thought, man, JT, if he sees this, he's gonna love it. Oh, this dude was the voice of wow, he was also the voice of Silent in Pokemon.
Yep.
Damn.
Yeah, he was. Oh, here it is. This is the one you were talking about, right? With the neat.
No, it's the Toyota Supra. It was the one with the Toyota Supra, Mark 5.
Yeah, they also got the Batman theme one. They got the Naruto theme one. Here's
the One Punch Man one. I want to get that because there's a Mazda RX-3 in it, and I love these being just Japanese cars. and it does. I do want to get one of these Mark 5 Supers though, but maybe the one with Miria though.
Yeah.
Miria.
Yeah, they got the Mazda.
In the case of Naruto, they had I saw one with Naruto Uzumaki in a Nissan GTR, and Street Fighter lineup as well.
I would buy that. It's like
I'm not gonna. Good.
$4. Yeah.
Damn, son.
Yeah, and there's also I see what you're talking about right now. The Toyota cars, like they're trying to sell those.
Dude, I would totally buy this DR7 because of Chun-Li.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Robotech one, even the one with Maria Sterling. When I saw it, I was like, damn.
And Max Sterling. Yeah, that's like the 2020 Supra that they
that's the Mark V. That's the one that was built with BMW.
Yeah, by the looks of it, it's not. And the quality of the toys, by the looks of it, it looks okay. The car looks nicely designed, but
the offset of the wheels is not good enough. But considering it's Jada, but I won't say I blame them, but you gotta take what you gotta get. What you gotta take.
I know, because they're a totally new company that hasn't really learned how to animate the characters very well with their figures. They're just doing what they can do. Because I used to remember figures were like really good, but it's like, oh man. So that's pretty much what's going on. And they're also announcing a new project too. I know that they announced a new Macross project.
Jada, that they go as far as the early 2000s. Like, I bought a couple of cars from them around the early 2000s, and during their Dub City casting, and basically you had all these like these vehicles, like fucking Escalades with big rims and everything, because of the joint venture with Dub Magazine.
Yeah,
I used to have an Astro Man. I think I still have it. I'm not sure, but it's pieces.
Yeah. So this is what's going on right now. From what I understand, this is what they're announcing. They're saying a new Macross anime will be produced by Sunrise, which is no longer Sunrise. From what I understand, according to them, it's gonna be totally. They're no longer Sunrise, from what I understand. They're Bandai Namco Studio, formerly known as Sunrise, like from what I understand, because according to some sources, Sunrise is no longer Sunrise. Because from what I understand, Sunrise is bought out by Namco.
Yeah. I remember that Bandai. I remember that Sunrise was part of Bandai.
Yeah.
And, well, in the case of Namco, well...
Yeah, because they're trying
Namco's not... It's no longer... It hasn't been Namco since...
Yeah, so it says they're Bandai Namco Filmworks Inc. A Basically, they are the toy company / video game company / which is basically trying to compete against you guessed it, they have former members. They have Studio One. They have like several studios that they have under IP. And right now, they have a lot of like projects that are coming out. And according to them, let me see, in the 2000s, they're planning to release, let's see, films. In the 2000s, they're going to be Faraway Paladin, Lord of the Rust Mountains, Mobile Suit Gundam, Witch from Mercury, which they are still going with. They still I know that they're having another season of Amen Warrior at the Borderline. They're making another story franchise out of it. let me see. The second one will be they already brought out this one, the second season, which already ended. I know the Aemon Warrior of the Borderline, which is actually a really good. I actually like that series, but right now they're trying to do Scarlet Nexus anime, and they're trying to do that other one, which is the newest one,
Warrior.
The Faraway Paladin. The Faraway Paladin. Which they're planning to make an anime which they already released an anime adaptation to this.
Oh, this is. Oh, what the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what the fuck is this? I got this. They made a Chorokyu movie.
Yeah.
I didn't know there was a thing. I didn't know there was a fucking movie of that.
Of what?
Chorokyu.
Chorokyu?
Yeah. Or as it was known in America, Penny Racers.
Penny Racers. Yeah, they had some shows that were like that, based on racing shows and movies, racing franchise.
Okay, so I'm taking a look. It's called Chorokyu Dogam. It came out in 1983.
Yeah.
No, it's not. Wait, what? Is there? Hold on. No. Oh, what's this? Oh, it's known as Fang. It's known as Fang at the Song Dogram.
Yeah, Dogram. I seen that anime.
Oh, so it's mecha.
Yeah, it's a mecha anime.
I didn't even know they made mecha. I usually know Chorokyu because they did cars mostly.
Yeah, but I guess they're branching out to mecha so they could sell it.
Yeah, they made a Bottom's branch, a Bottom's version. Wow.
Yeah, so
just realized this right now. Damn.
Yeah, so this hasn't been talked about a lot because I know that they've been focusing on trying to release new toys and everything. And right now they're planning to release new toys.
The 3D Kaion Shinchan movie.
Yeah, which I'm not a big fan of.
I'll be real with you when I say the 3D animation Shinchan hasn't been the same since the creator died.
I know. I heard what happened to him.
Everyone
says, and the joke was the cliffhanger. Like, he just accidentally, fell off the cliff. They claimed that it wasn't suicide, but because he liked it camping so much, and he went out and did camping, and what happened was he was on top of a hill, like on top of a mountain, and what happened was he probably accidentally tripped and fell and rolled, and he left the manga in a cliffhanger, and I feel bad for that guy. Like
it wouldn't be this. It wouldn't be a. How could that be a suicide? The guy was a Jehovah's Witness.
Yeah, and that's the weird thing. Like, the guy wasn't even... Like, I believe it was an accident. That's what I believe. And I don't even think he was a bad person. I just think that what happened to him was kind of, like, strange. Like, he accidentally fell off a cliff while hiking.
They haven't found out what happened.
Yeah.
And hold on.
See.
Was he actually, before I forget, I forget.
I can't believe they did a stage
Yeah.
for that anime.
I have suicidal thoughts because the guy was a Jehovah's Witness. I mean, that's just weird. That's just fucking weird, man.
An eager clerk doxes. Oh, this is another story that I got to talk about. The Evangelion thing. An eager clerk doxes Evangelion creator Hideki Anno. Sometimes famous people get recognized in public, and it appears that it happened in Evangelion creator Hideki Anno. The clerk working for the Enegris gas station chain in Japan saw the man he thought looked like Anno getting gas for his car. Then when the man paid and signed his receipt as Hideki Anno, the clerk, who seems to be a fan, got so excited he shared the receipt online. While he may have meant to share his joy, it wasn't seen that way by many people on the internet, because the receipt shared a lot of personal information, including Hideki Anno's credit card, last 4 digits of the clerk's informed Twitter.
My God, for real, dude? Really? You have to do him like that? Now he's not gonna sign autographs and do this fuck up. Oh, I'm reading the response. Sounds like the clerk was Itsuki Takeuchi from Initial D. Fuck! For real. The guy, okay, so for the record, Itsuki from Initial D is like, he's Takumi's friend. He's his homie. But he's his homie, but he's also actually, like, really fucking enthusiastic to the point that he will fuck it up.
Oh,
yeah, and that's exactly why that reference was a thing, because
I know. I know, it's funny. It's like it happened and vowed that sort of behavior won't be repeated. And the clerk, after that, first defending that he did it by saying it was really one of the only Anno ended up deleting his accounts. Someone else deleted it for him. Some Japanese response to the incident included, like,
now that's quite a fuck up, man.
I know, the guy accidentally gave out his account.
If I ever do meet a celebrity and I met him, if I want an autograph, I'm taking a blank notebook with me, and I am not. If I was working at a gas station, I would just go with a fucking blank notebook instead.
Yeah.
You fucked up, dude.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't blame. I guess sometimes people get excited too much and they accidentally do that.
Dude, I had to apologize, but even then, there's someone already downloaded the picture, because what was this, Twitter?
Yeah, it was Twitter.
Oh, yeah, someone already screenshotted it.
So I'm looking at this right now. By the looks of it, there's another news report that I got to read that recently happened. 2 major Pokemon card thefts occurred in California and Arkansas. So lately, there's been some theft that's been happening with Pokemon. For those who don't know, this has been a trend for a long time. So what's going on right now is there is a big card trading thing. Like, people are trying to literally sell for cash on eBay, on whatever. Like, this is becoming a situation to where people are literally desperately stealing cards from stores, breaking into stores and stealing the Pokemon cards. Like, no joke, this is becoming a situation of desperation, especially in Seattle. This happened too, where people were basically broke into a store and basically stole Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Like either they were first edition, second edition, third edition cards that have a lot of value. They're worth more money than I could spend on one card. There's even cards that are worth $3,000. And this is becoming a situation to where there's a group of thieves and people selling them online.
Dude, whole car stealing thing?
Yeah, in Tokyo, being arrested for allegedly stealing about.
I hope this shit is a coincidence because that is the premise of the current limited time event in fucking Genshin. You have to find out who's been stealing a bunch of rare cards because the game has a trading card game in the in-game.
Mm-hmm.
And you had to find out who was going to steal a bunch of very rare cards, and only it was the premise of something else. They used the cards as a premise for something else.
Yeah, for an adventure.
No, more like how do I say this? A planned heist, a big one, by a bunch of thieves.
So this is what's going on. It is not only happening in Japan; it's also happening in America. And that's the weird thing about it. Someone broke into a trading card store called Pozogood Games in East Florida Avenue in Helmet, California. Not a whole lot of information has been released to the public, but we know that the crime happened on May 25th. That
$10,000 worth of cards. Holy shit!
Yeah, and it appears that the thief and the thieves made a big hole in the wall in order to get inside. So this is kind of weird what is going on because a lot of these cards are going to possibly be sold on eBay because you can see the value of the cards on eBay, and I'm going to show everyone that these Pokemon cards are high value cards. So I'm going to show you guys. This is kind of the thing that's happening. Like these are the they have a extreme amount of value as a card. Like for example, they could easily sell these for $15. Like this Charizard card, which I believe this is a fake one. But they have the foiled versions of them too, which are worth more.
Yeah, and then the ones that did see that were ultra rare.
Yeah. Which
that's only $15. I mean, I saw a few that were worth over $60, even $100. Yeah. I saw a full artwork Whitney one go for $40.
Yeah. And like for example, this Charizard right here.
Just for reference only.
Mint condition, which is about $60, contained in a plastic shielding. And here's another one. This is the Japanese. I believe this is not. These are all the Charizards that they have, including the foiled one. These are worth about $75. All these are worth $75.
Yeah, in grade 9 too. Grade 9 to grade 10.
Yeah, and this guy's trying to sell all these cards that he has right here for $50.
Dude, you said dude.
For $250,000. Pokemon Uncut Test Print Evolution Sheets, 2016, one of a kind Charizard on. Like these are the cards that he's selling. The full set. The full
check
set.
Check out the PSA 1998 contest one.
Yeah.
$400,000.
Yeah, and this
Plus
guy's
100 shipping.
1999's Wizard of the Coast, Pokemon Jungle, Uncommon, Uncut Sheet, Evolution of 120 cards filler, which is about 3,000. But this is Canadian dollars. This is about $118. This guy's trying to sell a sheet, a printed sheet.
Yeah, those usually don't make it outside the factory at that.
Yeah.
Hence why they're so expensive.
Yeah. Hence
This
why
this is the raw shit. This is a raw sheet.
Yeah, and this guy's selling like the 1999, and this is from another country. This is I think this is from Evolution de Repensel.
Check the location.
Yeah, it's in Europe, which I think is in shipped to where is it? Shipping Express International, France. This is from France, and this is worth about 80. He wants 80 something thousand dollars for this thing.
Euro. So
yeah, that's the euro, but he wants $85,000 for this thing.
Okay, so this happens to be in
and this person
Alsace region, which happens to be the German region in France.
Yeah. Let me see, Mewtwo, and this is a very mint condition first. Oh yeah, this is first edition, but this is a This is tinfoil first edition Mewtwo.
There's one that's selling over there for $1 million.
Yeah, and this one's selling for $1,000. So yeah, this is what they're trying to do. Like a lot of this stuff, for example, like this one, the Pikachu illustrator, the promo for 1998 for the Japanese version, $1 million.
There's also the Mew cards that were given out during the first movie.
Yeah.
And those are actually insanely expensive.
Oh, this is Dragon Ball Z.
Oh no, not only Dragon Ball Z, Magic the Gathering, and anything that is.
Yeah, that's like he's trying to sell that for $20,000. Like he's trying to sell a tinfoil card for $20,000. That is crazy.
It's the rarity of it all.
I know. It's like all.
And it's gonna affect the English voice actors at that.
Yeah. Okay, so this guy's selling it for about $18,000. Yeah, this is crazy. All because Jake Paul was dumb enough to buy a card for that value, and everybody was like on the bandwagon deciding to sell Pokemon cards.
It's been going on since the fucking series came out.
Yeah, it went up in price because of the first editions. But when there's like the second editions or the third editions or the fourth editions, those aren't worth that much. And it's like they don't even understand. Like the first editions are the ones that have the highest value if you collect them. But Jake Paul decided, I'm gonna go buy the rare tinfoil Pokemon cards. And you know how much they cost? Now it's ridiculous. Like the ones that were made in the 90s that were released in 1999 to 98 were just I can't believe this. like is this the first edition or no? This is not the first edition. This is by Game Freak, and it's like that's the reason why they stole the cards like lately, like because they're trying to sell these cards online on eBay, and everyone knows that. Like all the thieves like to go on to eBay to sell their cards, or to other places. Like even the packs are worth a lot of money. Like for example, this one, like people would sell these. Like there's a bunch of editions that they made for Pokemon, and you know how much. And I can show you the Halloween trick or treat one. For one bag of these, it's like $1 something. $7 for a pack of those.
And that's more, even more in a booster pack.
Yeah, you only get like one booster pack. The Forbidden Light Shadow Moon for Pokemon. That one's like those things are worth $6 something for one pack right now, and you can get those in the stores at Walmart for less. And here's another thing. They are also, this is the first edition Pokemon cards, but this is the Spanish, I believe, version of it. And it's in Colorado, but the guy's using the Spanish illustration of the first edition. Like, he has the Spanish edition of it.
Oh, okay.
Like, you can see right here. Like, the spelling and everything.
Oh, yeah.
Like, Espanadas Estrellas. Pokemon.
Estampas ilustradas.
Yeah, you're right. 11. Okay, so it's 11. Estampas Estrellas.
11 estampas ilustradas.
Trampas, yeah.
Hold up.
Yeah.
That's probably. Oh yeah, this is for Latin America because. But the thing is, we don't call them estampas here. We call them tarjetas or.
Yeah, and this guy's selling in Colorado, and these are like the first edition booster packs for Spanish, which is like $430. And he's selling 3 packs of these for $30. For $400 worth of. Each one is $110. No. Nope. And that's why they're selling them for that much money, because the value of them are going up. Yeah, YouTube is not receiving enough. Yeah, it looks like my internet's going down.
So that was last night in a nutshell.
Yeah. I've been getting disconnected too. So anything new?
The operation was a success.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Your mom's gonna be okay?
For now, she has the pacemaker and she now has a pacemaker and that one valve got fixed. So
okay. Did you hear what happened to let me see, let me look, because I know that a lot of people are talking about this on YouTube with with what's his name? Look, short subscriptions. Let's look. Nope, that's not him. That's not him. That's not him. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? History.
I know what's going on in New York, though.
What?
The whole New York looking like Blade Runner 2049.
Yeah, I heard what happened over there somewhat.
Not just that, but also the fact that it also looks like Beijing now. At least because of the Canadian forest fires.
Yeah, I heard. That's what's been going on. Like the smoke had, and people were like looking at the because the fires started at the same time. Like as if someone.
This isn't just New York, but rather the most of the East Coast as well.
Yeah. And they're experiencing smoke. Let me go ahead. Okay, Twitter freaks found my Gwen Stacy video, and they're pissed.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that red video.
Yeah. I was like,
it was bound to happen sooner or later.
well, he was talking about the fact that they were bringing up the whole video about Gwen Stacy's like trans flag thing.
Description, but it appears that
yeah,
the points I made in that
and
video
how
greatly offended Twitter freaks. It was this point right here where by the way, this is not my argument. I simply pointed out a comparison other users were making. They're saying that if you use this schizo logic to claim that Gwen is trans based on the color palette of her outfit, that same logic could be extended to other characters like Miles to show that he might be a Nazi. Is that a ridiculous claim? Yes. That's the entire point.
No, the whole point is that he kind of... Did you see the Miles Morales costume, the red and black?
Yeah. He's a freaking.
It's a Nazi. It's a Nazi flag, and they were doing a comparison of that.
You know what's fucked up? There are some people who believe that Latinos are straight up white supremacists now.
Just because one of them shot up the whole thing. I hate to say it.
Take that. I will take that. We are Nazis. We are Nazis in a sense.
I don't really take the philosophy of Nazism very seriously. I just don't really care for it. It's like, why the hell would you think that we need to have Miles Morales in a Nazi flag? That's kind of ridiculous. It's like they're trying to bring that up.
All they are doing is extending this logic to something where the result is unsavory. Both of these things have to be true. If this proves that Gwen is trans, then guess what this proves? Yes. The whole purpose of this post is to make fun of the logic used for this one. But apparently a lot of people missed the point with that entirely, including this Twitter user, and the quotes on
Miss Peep, as in Miss Peepee. Miss Peepee.
Miss Peepee.
Miss Peepee. I hate to tell this to Miss Peepee. We have to tell you something. We do not like what you say, but we'll let you say it anyways, Miss Peepee.
Miss Peep.
Miss Peep.
Oh, okay. So the fanboy is trying to start shit.
Yeah. You
got the trans flag. That is an automatic red flag in a warning sign. Look, motherfuckers gonna say I'm transphobic, but you guys are making it really, really difficult.
Yeah.
For me to not taking those signs.
Yeah, because I hate to say it, I can't really take you seriously because of the fact that you guys keep doing this stuff, every freaking time, and people are very, you know, annoyed and tired of it, to the point that this becomes a common theme for you guys, and it gets to that point that people are going to stereotype you and make fun of you on that issue.
Beat you up.
Yeah.
Because we're fucking tired of your shit.
Yeah, and it's like, and this is kind of the thing that's been going on for a while. Like, this is the reason why the LGBTQ is losing the battle, because you guys keep making it worse by ruining it for them. Because all the progress that you guys have done, you just ruined it. Basically, you burned a lot of bridges. And that's what caused a lot of the problems with the LGBTQ. And right now, you know, you guys start fires to the point that you're burning the bridges. And the bridges are not even going to be safe to walk on. As you can clearly see, that safe spaces are not really safe, just like bridges. Instead of making a concrete bridge, you made a wooden bridge that is sturdy enough to break someone's weight.
Considering some of these guys weigh over 300 to 400 pounds, they will straight go through that one plank that is rotting with termites inside it.
Yeah, and it's getting to that breaking point that people don't want to get involved in this drama. Let's continue. I'm going to go ahead and continue playing the video.
On this, we're already handling it and pointing out the hypocrisy of the statement, but I never turned down an opportunity for free content, so here we go. But they start off by saying, with a screenshot of that exact point I just made, saying, in quotes, apparently I said this, "Yo, bro, if you apply the logic that color means things, then that would actually make Miles Morales a Nazi because his colors are the same as the Nazi flag. Negative 5,000 media comprehension. Like, I actually feel ableist just looking at this guy." So let me make this abundantly clear. I do not think that Miles is a Nazi. In fact, nobody thinks that Miles is a Nazi. It is an extension of the schizo logic used to prove that Gwen is trans based on the color of her outfit. That is all it is. You guys created the game and we're just playing it, right? You come out, people like who agree with this first statement here, said that color means something when it's on a character. It proves something about them. Well, you just don't like the fact that it's been extended to something that has an unsavory result. That's all that's being pointed out here. And if you don't understand that, I feel sorry for you. In fact, it's so easily understandable that literal bots, a robot, can understand that comparison and that extension of logic, or that basis of logic, is flawed. But moving on to other things they said, the whole mention of negative 5,000 media comprehension, I am very convinced you have absolutely no idea what the term media comprehension means. In fact, most people who use that have no clue. What I'm pointing out here, this comparison, has absolutely nothing to do with media comprehension, okay? Like, it's just a fancy term to make you look smart by using it when it has absolutely no application to what I said in that video.
Yeah, because they keep using like big words to make them look smart all the time, and that's kind of the problem with them. They keep using those words, and it's like, Jesus Christ, can you guys actually talk like a normal human being for once? That's the thing that I don't get, why these people keep making it complicated for everybody.
Last part. Like, I actually feel ableist just looking at this guy. That is the most Weenie Hut Jr. roundabout way of saying you want to call me a slur. Like, go ahead and call me a slur. Like, what do you mean? You think I'm gonna, like, fall to my knees if that happens? Like, say it with your chest at least. But I just find it very odd. I think this is a point to be made. You see a point in a video that you disagree with, and your first thought, like grabbing your armchair, holding on, trying not to say it, is to say slurs or call the person a slur. That's your reaction?
No, the reaction is that she's grabbing her balls tightly and saying it to you. She's grabbing those balls like she means it. Like she literally means that she wants to grab the balls and squeeze them tightly and say that you're an ableist ninja that basically attacks and basically is a Nazi. That's what she's saying.
Oh yeah. Sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes these people go online and they sit in their chairs and they grab their balls tightly. They basically grab them and say...
At this point, ball torture is a little too much distracting.
Yes, they squeeze tightly, and they grab them and they basically say, because they're clutching those balls like they mean it. They basically mean that they're trying to, clutch them like they mean that they want to, because they're just jerking off. They're basically just jerking off on the computer telling you this. Like, that's it, Rev. Keep talking, Rev. Keep talking. You're turning me on. That's what they're probably doing. Because they have this schizo approach of hiding their fetishes and shit. And that's the truth.
Like, I think your tweet is ass, okay? It's filled with hypocrisy and made up arguments that I didn't even make. And yet, I don't want to call you a slur. Why would I want to call someone a slur over something like this? It's so weird to me, and it tells a lot about that kind of a person, right? But moving on, I also noticed something in the replies. I was actually unable to see this without switching accounts because this account has me blocked. And yet, having me blocked, they still feel comfortable insinuating that I'm a pedophile with zero evidence, of course. And they have over 30,000 followers, so that's a pretty big thing to happen, right? And I don't really understand why people like this continue to water down the term pedophile to the point where it means absolutely nothing. When you sling this around like a buzzword to call anyone who's your enemy or someone who disagrees with you, you are watering down that term to the benefit of actual pedophiles. Because people don't take that word as seriously anymore because of people like this. I can't even imagine, like, the fact that real victims don't get taken as seriously because of people making use of the word like this. It's terrible. The only person hurting kids in this scenario is this user, right? It's pretty obvious. I mean, pedophile means anything, I guess. And people are less likely to take pedophile accusations seriously. And let's see, like, what the people who agree with you, what do they think pedophilia is? Yeah, pedophilia is when profile picture. Pedophilia is when video game. Like, I can't imagine, God forbid, imagine a CSA victim.
And he's saying Genshin Impact. He plays Genshin Impact. Wait, isn't he a pedo? Wait, he plays Genshin Impact.
Seeing a word that is used for their abuser being watered down so much, it describes people with profile pictures who play video games and also as people with zero evidence. Imagine how demeaning that feels, that a word for your abuser is being watered down that much. It's just a buzzword to sling at people you don't...
Yeah,
I'm tired, man, at this point.
I know. it gets to that breaking point that people think Genshin Impact is full.
Pedophiles. Yeah, exactly. I am not associated with these jackasses. For real.
I know. And you play the game yourself, and you don't have a problem with it. You just like playing the game. You just like to play the lore and everything. That's like, because it's basically an anime waifu game.
Yeah, we got tournaments because, well, they need to make that money somehow.
Yeah.
But that's beyond the point. That's because there's actually children characters in there, and some of the people who, let's just say, they're a little too conny pilled.
Yeah.
If we're gonna go by that term.
Yeah.
Like like if you're in Facebook, they're the kind of guys you find on low res page. But if you want to go there, I can tell this dude also plays Blue Archive as well. If you're gonna call a spade a spade, I'm going there because Blue Archive has the same exact stereotype. Well, some of these are accurate, which is actually hilarious. And of course, he's a fucking Genshin Twitter fan. Holy shit!
Yeah.
This dude. I wanna beat this guy's ass for real.
I know.
Don't like. It is
absolutely like him are the reason why I want to quit this game for real.
I will say this right now. Like, I don't really care about that word anymore. It's been flinged around a lot.
Congratulations! They pretty much watered it down.
They watered it down to the point that they can call anybody that they don't like a pedophile, or they call everyone a racist. They call everyone a misogynist. They call everyone like I personally an incel, and it gets to that breaking point that, you know what, you don't like us saying this stuff to you, and you're calling us insults to the point that we have every right to call you back in retaliation because you're an asshole. And that's why most people have the right to call you whatever the hell they want to call you.
Fuck around and find out, bitch.
Yeah, because if you fuck around, you'll find out. And that's how it works. You can call me insults, but when it comes down to it, you're gonna get yourself. If you make a mistake or something, they're gonna call you the same thing as they call me.
Is it me or is that the trend?
Yeah, that's kind of the trend.
He's not gonna last very long on this earth. I will assure you of that.
Yeah.
His people
disgusting.
I'm not saying all of them, but there's a lot of people who are in the trans community who tend to contribute to the 41% statistic of suicides.
Yeah.
And this guy is clearly one of them.
Yeah, and this is the thing that bothers me about this whole situation, especially what's happening right now. They are. Let's put it this way: did you hear about that incident that happened in Hong Kong?
Which one?
The murder, the stabbing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That was like years ago.
So this is what happened. There was a video that someone. It happened at a mall, and I remembered someone pointed this out. Our big boob Chinese lady, Naomi Wu. Apparently,
that was the one with the stand, wasn't it?
Yeah. So she brings up this culture called the Toms, because you find out she's a lesbian too. And what happened was it happened in Hong Kong, and a few kilometers away from, hard to say, it was a better, worse for sure, but the Shenzhen and Hong Kong have been accepting of the LGBTQ people for years now, but it paints a target on us to show we don't matter and erase us, making excuses for those who murder us in cold blood, broad day. Like this is what's going on. Like, apparently there's a culture. They look like these are girls that have short hair, and they look like men, but they're not considered rich.
If it, oh wait, that's not Shamateur. No, that's not it.
Yeah,
that's something else.
Toms. It's called Toms, as they call it.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay.
And what happened was, apparently Reddit doesn't even want to talk about this situation, because this murder happened on and I saw the video of it. It was very sad because apparently this is what one person said. There isn't going to be any media coverage from anyone or anywhere, and the LBGQ removed the post about my post about it. The Chinese Wikipedia page is deleting in every edit that says anything other than the two women or friends or random. The news outlets still mentioning it are focused on stories of imaginary heroic men making excuses for the guy that did it. They just two women that didn't matter. All they ever are going to do is on Twitter thread. And this is becoming a situation where, I'm surprised a lot of people in the LGBTQ don't talk about this situation, because what happened was this guy basically killed a woman in cold blood. And I watched the video in question, and it was a sad situation because news outlets pretending that they are good friends, including the cowards at blah 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 news, because these were people that were for those who don't know, there is a culture surrounding.
Oh, I know this chick. Fuck it, I actually know this chick. She is a DIY. She's a DIY and tech enthusiast from Shenzhen. She actually was featured in Serpent City's Day Awesome China documentary.
I know, and I feel bad for her because she lost money due to whatchamacallit.
She got blacklisted by the CCP too.
Yeah.
Then again, she was never a part of the CCP. Yeah. But the thing is, if you are automatically supporting Hong Kong when it comes to the protests.
Yeah, and she lives in Shenzhen. That's the thing.
Shenzhen. That's actually not too far, believe it or not.
Yeah, that's like the tech. That's the
tech area. That's actually the tech hub of China.
Yeah.
One of the tech hubs, actually, besides Shanghai and Guangdong.
And what's going on is that she talks about this situation, and it's kind of sad too, because I'm surprised no one isn't talking about it in the LGBTQ, even on Reddit, because it's a very sensitive situation, because they don't want to admit, because Reddit, surprisingly, the LGBTQ on Reddit hasn't even talked about this. And yet they're willing to talk about the other issues in America, but they won't talk about this issue because it doesn't really matter, because this is kind of a sensitive topic to talk about, because apparently the person that killed them had a history of schizophrenia and murdered this girl with a knife who had short hair. Yeah, so
I'm reading the Twitter post right now.
Yeah, and I watched I watched this video, and it's like they were taking pictures of this. This man basically just murdered them murdered these people in cold blood.
Okay, Daniel Fang, which is the butch girl, trans male, possibly.
Yeah.
And her partner Amber Liu.
Yeah.
Okay, so it was a butch lesbian who straight up murdered two people. Yeah.
With a knife. The guy basically murdered with a knife. I watched the first one. The guy was focusing on her, and then the second one he just stabbed the other girl and beat the crap out of her. And looking at that, it was very disturbing, because a lot of the stuff that I'm surprised the trans community or the LGBT community does not concern themselves about this situation, because this was a situation between two women who basically were, as they call it in China, just friends, were murdered. And it was removed on our Reddit subpage.
Keep in mind this, Southern China Morning Post is a mouthpiece of the Chinese government.
Yeah.
Exactly, global times.
Yeah.
Keep in mind that. So there's a reason why they're basically editing a lot of the shit, because China is hell bent on stability to the point that because it's all about saving face.
Yeah, and Reddit has been under control of a Chinese company. Actually, they're investors into the Chinese company.
Funny because Twitter is actually banned in China.
Yeah, but Reddit is used in China.
No, wait. Reddit has a... That's bullshit, because Reddit... Let's be honest here. Every Western website that's in China is banned unless you have VPNs. But even then, the Chinese government is cracking down on VPNs.
I know. And the funny thing about it is that Reddit happens to be like... They removed the topic.
Yeah. Tencent owns part of Reddit.
Yeah,
they have stock.
Yeah, they have stock in Reddit, and this is kind of the problem with Tencent, because if they say something negative about the Chinese, they would remove that thing fast as possible.
Say people who own who have stakes in Epic Games and pretty much nearly every Western gaming outlet out there. Nearly.
Yeah, and one person pointed out on Reddit the discussion about this, because luckily they allow only one board that discussed this because of the fact that this is something that's said. Considering the CPV is involved, I have to say that but the Rainbow Kids can't stop the CCP or Putin's police, because the Rainbow Kids stretch their asses too thin fighting over petty issues on the internet to care about women, about a woman who happens to be a Tom, as they call them in Asia, which is a culture that considers butch but different. If they fight this battle on Reddit, they will lose, just like the U.S. is losing the diplomatic wars because they didn't want to respect the cultural boundaries.
So the victims were named. So the victims were called Fang Xiaotong and Liu Jixi. Okay, so this happened in so the reverse dad murdered a mullet. The thing is, Hong Kong, even though Hong Kong is a special, special area of China, they are not exactly. And it should have been this way until like 2050. And God damn it, the CCP decided, no, fuck you. We taking over the Hong Kong. We taking over Hong Kong right now. Fuck you. We're gonna. The Chinese don't really. The thing is, the Chinese government. Promises are not exactly their strongest point. In fact, they don't really do that shit.
I know, and this is becoming a situation to where a lot of people are not discussing that issue, but yet they're discussing this issue because, like one person said, they're stretching their asses too thin to care.
I like that insult. I like that insult so pretty much.
Yeah, that's pretty much what they're doing in the LGBTQ. And that's the problem. Like, there was a murder that happened in Hong Kong, but you guys are concerned about this issue that's happening. Which is so stupid and retarded over a petty issue when a murder happened because a girl got stabbed, and you're like, oh well, that doesn't concern me. It does, because you're LGBTQ and a guy just attacked one of your members of the LGBTQ, and you're telling me you're not concerned about that, but you're concerned about someone saying something on the internet you don't like. That's the issue that I have with it. When someone actually harms a member of your community, you ignore it. You flat out ignore it and don't care. But when it comes to something like this, you want to cancel somebody over this, and that's the problem that I have with you guys, because your priorities are so screwed up that you cannot even tell the difference between reality and fiction, but yet you can tell the reality that actually happened. You just flat out ignore it and tune it out because you simply don't care. And that's why most people don't take you guys seriously as a community, because you keep screwing it up for everyone with your stupid ass logics and your stupid ass takes. And it gets to the point that when something bad actually happens in reality, you guys would rather focus on fantasy than reality because of the fact that you don't even care about reality. You care about fiction. That's the concern that is making people, mentally unstable.
No, you know what else is actually insane? This is a straight up first world problem more than anything else.
Yeah.
Like these cocksuckers, and let's be real here, they don't know what it's. They actually don't know what it's like when it comes to being. They don't know what a natural struggle is.
Yeah. And they think
they will complain about these first world problems, but when it comes to shit like this,
I get that some of them were like kicked out of their homes, abused.
Yeah, they had its own. One of them, he was a gay guy.
Yeah.
He got disowned by his parents because they were evangelicals, and as a matter of fact, the guy was the preacher's son.
Yeah.
He got disowned, and I remember he ended up being a Wiccan.
Mm-hmm.
But that's one case I know of, and I have a nephew who's gay. The thing is, honestly, I don't care. I don't care if he's gay. He's my blood.
Yeah,
well,
he's family to you.
Yeah,
he's still family to you. But if he smacks his mom.
If he actually does go out, I'm going to have to talk to him regarding logic, because some of these motherfuckers sometimes they need a slap in the face.
Yeah, because I can tell. I'm only going to tell him this. Like, if I have anybody that's gay, I would tell him, look, I love you, but you got to understand what you're doing is pretty stupid, and I don't want you to do stupid shit.
Yeah, that's a total bro moment if I've seen one.
Yeah.
That's a bro moment if I've seen one.
Yeah, I would tell him, like, I love you, but what you're doing is kind of stupid, and I don't want to see you doing it.
Or at least.
Yeah.
Woo! You know what? I'll be right back. Keep going.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and continue watching this. I'm gonna continue doing this video.
Like this, you should be ashamed of yourself. And doing it all behind a block is like the cherry on top. That's the extra level of petty and ridiculous. And I already know these people are like bots. I know the response, well, I'm just asking a question. No, you're not. You're making an insinuation, and people accept it. Clearly, since hundreds of people liked it, and you go down the replies, and people just blindly accept it with no proof. Absolutely no proof. It shows complete, utter regard for this word that should actually mean something, by the way. You don't care about kids if you're flinging this word at people who simply disagree with you, have a different stance. And if this is over fictional content, by the way, I can prove the person the original poster you're responding to has underage characters in their likes. It's like, is that the game you're going to play? Because that's another predictable response. But isn't it funny how every term just means nothing? For example, this person's replying not only agreeing with the pedophile accusation, but saying I'm a transphobe. What is the proof that I am a transphobe, by the way? In that same video that they're talking about, I not only go on to say that it's good that Gwen is a trans ally, but I also say we need more original trans characters, and that's a really good thing and something that's needed, and the time is certainly right for it because there's a lot of support for trans characters. I make the only caveat being that original characters is a better form of representation for trans people than taking existing characters that are not trans and claiming that they are based on headcanon or very questionable evidence. Do you disagree with that? Do you disagree with the fact that I think original characters are a better representation than taking existing ones that probably aren't trans in the first place? Do you disagree with that? That's the point I'm raising. It's crazy to me. But as you can see, people don't like a taste of their own medicine. See how you get angry when people falsely accuse you of being a pedo? Like, That's the game we're playing. It's not the right thing to do. It's terrible, and it hurts kids. There's nothing else to say. This is clown behavior, and doing it behind a block, like I said, even more pathetic. But that's going to do it for this video. Please share all of your related thoughts in the comment section down below. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time.
This is my comeback. Start yours at purdueglobal.edu.
I am actually. So here's what happened. No. I wasn't doing much. I was just cleaning some dishes, and then I found a fucking roach.
Ugh, I know the feeling. I had to deal with some issues too with ants.
Dude. Oh God.
Yeah, I had to deal with some ants, and luckily I had to use Clorox. I had to spray it down just to remove the trail.
At least it wasn't as bad as when I had to deal with ants coming into the fucking AC of all things.
Yeah.
They were actually coming through the AC. Okay.
Yeah, I had to get something to drink. I had to buy that whatchamacallit stuff called Milo Vitamins drink, where it basically just turns your water into a juice.
Milo, isn't it the Nestle thing, or is it something else?
It's Kraft Heinz Food Company. Basically, it's kind of like they're kind of like it's kind of like Kool-Aid, but they dip like this liquid in there, and you just drink it. Let's see here.
Oh yeah, it's from Nestle, because Kraft is a subsidiary of Nestle.
Yeah. So yeah, they're showing pictures of New York. It's all in smoke.
Oh, it's a chocolate malt beverage.
Yeah.
Never tried it though. They don't even sell that shit here.
They don't sell Okay, the godfather of J-pop slept with a male trainee in exchange for making them stars. That's funny. The godfather slept with a male trainee. I'm gonna look at this video because I'm kind of curious about this, because this is like the South Korean.
Pizza Hut melts are just for you and just $6.99.
I want to watch this video
price for
just
one.
to see how it is.
Crispy, cheesy.
Okay.
Because I'm kind of curious. This is like Giggly, whatever it's called, the YouTube channel, I think, for Korean. So, what they're trying to do here is, what it is that, would you accept a girl with the tattoos on them? So let's look at this one.
A blind date. Personally, as someone who has a bunch of tattoos magazines, yeah, I would like to appreciate the handwork itself. And I know a friend of mine. Well, no, he's a cousin.
Wait.
He is a tattoo artist.
This guy has a matrix. Is that like a skirt or a? No, that's actually a jacket itself. Oh, it's a fashion statement. It's a fashion. Like, this guy has a skirt.
Ji-hyun.
Ji-hyun. Okay. Yeah, the girl.
안녕하세요.
저는 22살 김지라고 해요.
엄청 어리시네 생각보다 더.
네, 어려요.
네.
연어 좋아하시는구나.
네. 얼굴 빨개졌네.
제 첫인상이 어떤 것 같아요?
솔직히 말하면 조금 세 보이네.
좋아하시는 여자 스타일이나 뭐 취향이나
귀염상?
귀염상?
네.
저는
아니요, 충분하신데.
저 귀여워요.
네. 얼굴도 중요한데 근데 행동도 귀여운 게 그게 더.
막 몸에 문신 있고 그런 거는요?
문신이요? 문신? 생각 안 해봤는데.
Kim, there we go.
그 사람하고 일단 잘 어울려야 돼. 투머치다 아니면 어색하다 이러면 별로인 것 같아요.
문신 있어요?
네, 친구가 있는데 사진 보여드릴게요.
네네네.
이렇게 등에 이렇게 다 있단 말이에요.
이레즘이네요.
네.
오, 수위가 좀 센데요, 피님.
조폭 아니에요? 이거 장난 아니다. 저 문신이 하나도 없어서 보여지는 직업이어서 수영 강사랑 뭐.
몸 좋으시겠다.
장난 아니죠.
만져봐도 돼요?
지금요?
네. 어디 만져도 돼요?
여기 엄청 단단.
제 문신을 보여드리고 싶어서.
오.
좋으면 좋다, 싫으면 싫다.
네.
약간 잘 어울리는지.
Yeah, he's just blocking it out.
근데 아까 사진이
Like she's just.
저가 그 사진 주인공이어가지고. 만져보실래요? 만져보실래요?
딴 데 보고 있을까 아니면 보고 있어도 되나요?
네, 보셔도 돼요. 아까 그 사진이 저거든요. 어떤지 좀 평가를 좀.
용이랑 아이 컨택을 계속 하고 있다.
저랑 잘 어울리는 것 같아요.
네. 만져도 돼요?
네.
그래요?
네.
네. 진짜네.
저도 귀엽나요?
네.
I just noticed that is a yakuza. That is the one of those tattoos that are used by yakuza.
귀여워요.
That's the yakuza tattoo.
Yeah, she's got her legs, her tattoos, but she's not fully body. She's not full bodied.
더워요?
아니요.
And this is a Korean. Keep in mind, this is Korean.
근데 전 상관없어요, 진짜로.
약간 동공지신 오신 거.
It's not even finished.
모르겠어. 눈 보고.
Because the level of detail in those yakuza tattoos are insane.
문신 보셔도
But you can tell like that frog there, right?
계속 눈 봐도 돼요, 문신을.
I'm looking at it closely, right here, the shoulder, right around the shoulder area of the arm. That looks like a frog. So she's into kek. Yeah, so she's into the yeah, 4chan's worships the god known as Kek, the reptilian god, as you might as well know, is a being that was worshipped during the election, which happens to correlate with this Korean woman who is
JT. Are you on that crack again?
No. I'm just joking around.
I know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because you can see the frog. You see that frog-looking character that looks like a frog demon on her arm. Look closely.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, that.
해도 봐도 돼요.
다른 데도 있어요?
보여줄 순 없어가지고.
그래요.
보여드릴까요?
어디길래?
여기 가슴에.
아이고 그러면 따로 봐도 돼요? 죄송해요.
저도 아까 그거 만지는데 보여주실 거예요?
네, 가능하죠.
좀 이따 나가서?
좋죠.
조금 센 이미지가 확실히 있다. 근데 겉모습을 봤는데 아직 이 사람이 어떤 사람인 것까지는 몰라가지고 저 자켓 드릴까요?
아니야. 벗을 수가 없어가지고.
이거 다른 채널이에요?
왜 저를 안 봐주세요? 소개팅 왔는데.
봐야죠. 네.
여자친구가 이렇게 문신 한다고 하면?
근데 이건 제 의견이니까는.
그래서 호예요, 불호예요?
불.
불호예요? 불혼지, 혼지 그거를 잘 모르시겠다고 했잖아요. 좋은 인식을.
Guy with the long matrix suit. Holy shit.
바꿔드려야 돼요.
That is crazy.
아 손잡는 뭐.
아무렇지도 않아요?
네.
You can tell.
He's like Korean Neo.
Yeah. It's funny as hell. Like, that girl is bold as hell. Like, I gotta give her credit. If a Korean lady does that to me, I would kiss her. But I wouldn't be afraid to do it.
Station, holy shit. Dude, I ain't gonna lie. Not lie, she must have a nice personality.
Yeah.
아니,
That shit is
생각을 해볼게.
insane, though.
잠깐만요. 큰일 났네. 다시 손 잡아도 돼요? 안 돼요?
손 말고 옆에 앉아도 돼요, 제가?
Oh my god.
I know, that girl's bold as hell.
The fucking dude. The dude with the jeans is just.
예쁘시네요.
No.
예.
Do not go to FabLetters.com. Do not take our historically low offer. 2 for 24 shorts, 1 for 24.
좀 봐도 돼? 등아 한번 더. 한 번 더 만져봐도 돼? 만져줘?
같이 하자.
같이 너 할 데도 없잖아 이제 팔을 하면.
나 할 때 많아.
어디다 하게?
여기?
아이고.
봐봐, 여기다 하면 예쁠 것 같지 않아? 하얘가지고.
예쁘겠다.
그치, 봐봐. 예쁠 것 같아.
봐봐. 엄청 작게. 잠깐만.
난 여기다가.
My god.
That chick is bold as hell.
Can it? Please say like
That girl is bold as hell.
군대 있을 때도.
Nice fat too.
그때도 문신한데 같이 사는 이렇게 만져봐도 해서 만졌는데.
만져.
Please touch my tits. Holy shit, dude.
여기도 있어.
Oh my god. Are you for real?
Yeah.
Dude. Dude. Dude.
피부가.
Dude. Just touch the booba.
Yeah.
진짜 달라요.
피디님도 한번
You touch it. Damn.
Yeah, no.
아 진짜 뭐예요, 예뻐? 근데 전 성인 모델이에요. 성인 모델 같죠?
엄청 야할 것 같아요.
야해요, 저.
Tell me that Koreans are a bit more risque than.
It depends. It depends, because I know some.
코까진 마주칠 수 있어. 나 아무렇지도 않아. 에헤.
타투 이거 모양 뭔지 물어봐도 돼?
등에 있는 건 용인데 권력?
There's some Korean women that are conservative, and there's some that are very well.
Very open.
Yeah.
오빠도 나 그렇게 느끼잖아.
And some are like that,
오빠도 나한테
like
그런
her.
거 아니야?
거침없고 직진이시잖아요. 그게 타투와 연관성이 있는지?
애초에 성격이 원래 이래요. 내숭 떠는 거 싫어요.
The thing is, these girls are like
문신할 때도
savants, and like if it was someone like me, I'm like a 3 to 4 personally.
넘어왔어.
So,
넘어왔어.
Yeah.
오빠는 지금 나랑 얘기.
You know, it's hard. Like I would straight up. He had a hard time looking at her boobs. Like you could tell. Like the moment he pushed in, he was like, "Oh God!" I just looked at her boobs. But when you look at her face, it's like, yeah, she has a really strong face. You could tell like she works out. By the look of her hands and everything, like she works out a lot.
얘기를 해봤잖아. 타투에 대해서는 불구야 아니면 호야? 내가 문신 많은데 나랑 만날 수 있을 것 같아?
아 이거 진짜 솔직하게 해야 되잖아요. 잠깐만요. 어떻게 해야 되지? 큰일 났네.
이렇게 문신도 많고 직진이잖아요. 호예요? 불호예요?
그거는 나는 한 번 만나가지고 몰라요.
더 만나볼 생각은 있어요?
당신이 원한다면?
저는 원해요.
아 진짜?
밥 먹으러 가요. 조금 더 시간이 필요할 것 같아. 내가 이해가 될 정도?
그럼 아직 불호야?
아직 내가 타투에 대해서 좀 부정적인 인식이 있어서
오빠 그럼 나 오빠 연락 기다릴게.
전화할게.
집 주소 말해줄게. 연락해? 연락 기다릴게요.
네. 안녕하세요.
옷을 입고 있었을 땐 되게 귀엽고 제 스타일이었지만 벗었을 때는 예상치 너무 예상 못했어요.
벗었을 때 너무 당돌함과 너무 아찔했다. Just like just go straight, no like any pretending or not lie, you know, like.
제가 모르는 또 다른 부위에 더 많은 문신이 있을 것 같은 그런 생각?
타투만 보면 투머치긴 하거든요. 이분이 했을 땐 그렇게 투머치까지는 아니다라고 생각이 들어요.
She's down. She's down.
Yeah.
Nope.
힘들 것 같아요. 죄송합니다.
연락이요? 해도 되나요? 주고받고 yeah, sure.
I mean, it's nice if you don't need to tattoo.
Yeah, that girl, that guy basically. That girl was,
As I'm in the
I have to admit that girl was really bold on the tattoos and everything. Like, she was definitely flirting with those guys.
Oh, Neo straight up took her in. Hell yeah.
Yeah, Neo.
We can tell who's the chat here.
Yeah, you can tell it was the chat here. He was like honest about like, yeah, I would like to exchange numbers with her and have a dinner date with her.
Oh man.
Yes. The guy had confidence enough to do the Matrix thing with her.
Look at the dude. Look at the suit. Holy shit.
I know.
That is a drip. That is some drip. That is some Keanu Reeves drip, man.
Yeah, that's some Keanu Reeves drift. Oh yeah, did you see that? Did you see that video that I made? I could have just the guy that was like stealing stuff in a phone store in Florida. Did you see that video?
Oh, you mean the guy who was cosplaying as fucking Snake?
Yeah.
Let me watch it real quick.
Yeah, I'll show you. It's this video right here that people were talking about.
Damn!
I had to make that edit.
Dude, the new Metal Gear Solid is looking wild. Gear Solid Florida.
Yeah. I could have called him Florida Snake, but I had to call him Black Snake.
And here's the thing, damn, dude, he exposed himself. That was a fatal error.
Yeah, that's why I had to do that, because it was just hilarious.
Mission failed. That was a mission fail.
I know. Yeah, some of the people in the comments were saying, "Colonel, I'm trying to rob the phone repair store, but they only have broken phones. They should have used the mission failed screen from BR mission. He didn't die. Hee. This is great. He looks like it's the Street Fighter World Tour gang member."
I haven't played the. I didn't even play the
new Street Fighter.
No.
Yeah. The weird thing about it is, like, it got like 1,000 views. It didn't blow up as I would expect it to do.
You got 75 likes though.
Yeah, which is a good thing too. 74. But I lost. Yeah, but the sad part is I lost like 2 unsubscribe, like people unsubscribed to me. Like, oh well.
No, it's now 75 because yours truly.
Thank
you know.
Thank
yeah. Dude.
Yeah. The funny thing about that.
It actually got a bigger box though.
Yeah. The guy should have got a bigger box and just, broke into the store and just broke it. Okay, Dark Center getting enemies heads to high dive. I gotta watch this anime. I never heard about this anime. This might be the most creepiest anime ever. Dark Gathering anime. Gathering is a horror anime. Let's see what the cosplay events are. So,
wait, did the new Oshinoko drop right? Hold on, let me check something real quick. Oshinoko. Is it? Hold on.
Yeah, it's the same news report.
No, I was going to check if the new episode just dropped.
People were talking about that new JAV parody called Dildo Man.
Dildo Man.
Yeah, Dildo Man, aka Chainsaw Man. This is the one that I seen.
God, holy shit!
and I saw it. To be honest with you, I saw that film.
I did. As someone who watched Chainsaw Man, this is beautiful. Chainsets Man.
Yeah, but it's called Dildo Man. Basically, it's like I watched it, and I'm gonna give you my review on it. The costumes are terrible, except for the girls. The girls were awesome. The guy that was playing Chainsaw Man, all he had was just 2 dildos on his hand and 1 dildo on his head.
Fuck off! I can't even watch it because the video is private.
What?
The trailer.
The trailer?
Yeah.
No, that sucks. Yeah, thanks to the internet. Yeah, I watched the.
Yo, that is crazy.
Yeah, I watched the Dildo Man, and I gotta say, it's the. I would say if you want to check it out, but you're gonna be disappointed. The ladies are great, but the Dildo Man guy, terrible, absolutely terrible.
I mean, let's be honest here. It's a porno parody.
Yeah.
So.
And the funny thing is that Anime News Centra said that Chainsaw Man it actually outsold pretty well.
It didn't, but the thing is, Chainsaw Man. It didn't. It actually, the series was not as. The series was not as good as it was supposed to be.
Yeah, it wasn't.
It was overhyped like crazy.
Yeah, it was overhyped like crazy because the story.
Jujutsu Kaisen outsold it. Bocchi the Rock outsold it.
Yeah.
Hell, even.
And the sad part is that the porno outsold the anime itself, or the JAV as they call it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chainsaw Man porn outsold anime, which is true. It sold 8,000 copies. Over 8,000 copies.
Dude, that is legit.
So the people that were playing this, Mitsuki Nasagi was Kana. Let's see, Power was played by Erika Ozaki, and what's her name was Mimio was played by Modoki Maru.
Moeka Marui.
Yeah.
Mitsuki Nagisa.
Yeah.
As Power.
Yeah.
Erika Ozaki was played the role of Makima, and then Moeka Marui was Reise, who is oh Lord.
Yeah,
she is the bomb devil.
Yeah. And this is the other one that they did. That's the Chainsaw Man helmet that they had.
Holy fucking shit, man! Oh, that dude! Oh god, the fucking chainsaw itself.
It became like this thing literally became a meme. Like it just literally became a meme of itself.
That shit is fucking beautiful.
Yeah.
It It reminds me of that one. If you play Grand Theft Auto San Andreas and go into one of the port set shop stores, you will find of all things a huge strap-on dildo attached to a chainsaw engine.
Yeah, and this is something that, and the main character happens to be that kid right here on the right. With the that's the character, and that's the
that thing should have been bigger though.
Yeah. So apparently, a lot of people like this anime for some reason. Like they like this porn parody because of the fact that Chainsaw Man porn parody apparently outsold the anime in Japan. And you can tell, like, this is literally what they did in the animes versus the JAV parody. Okay, so that's the Blu-ray that they're selling. Gee, okay. I don't know, but the Dildo Man, but Chainsaw Man is just around $40 to $50 US. The flag of Indonesia.
It's always Indonesians. It's always Indonesians. They are dumb bad as hell. No offense to that.
Yeah.
I don't blame them.
Yeah. So, this is what's going on. Chainsaw Man porn parody Blu-ray sales surpassed the original anime. Dildo Man sales reached about 8,600 in Japan in the first week compared to 1,000. Oh, that's sad.
Hey, how many?
1,000.
Oh, fuck!
Yeah. That's how bad it is.
Wait. I mean, to be honest, the Chainsaw Man adaptation it was. I mean, my personal score on that it was a 7. And I called it the anime of all time.
I would say Chainsaw Man was a 6 to me. It was okay, but it still needs it's not a good conclusion to the storyline because there's still more. It's still ongoing as a story.
Not only that, the animation was actually screwed up as well.
Yeah. So this is what they said. The renowned AT Film production company has recently released another one of their popular 18 parodies based on Chainsaw Man titled Dildo Man. The cast members featured Masato Sachiwa and Denji as Ozaki Ineki and Mimika as Nagisa.
Okay, Masato Sawuchi as Denji, Erika Osaki as Makima, Nagisa Mitsuki as Power, and Marui Morika as Reise.
Yeah, and Reise was kind of the attractive.
I
would say this: the women were very beautiful.
Dude, the thing is, Reise as a whole, she doesn't appear until like the final episode.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is, she's going to be in the second season.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people are talking about.
Or the movie, or the eventual movie.
Yeah,
either one.
Which I feel bad for Chainsaw Man, even though it's not doing so well as an anime, it's doing well as a manga.
And when it comes to memes,
yeah,
Chainsaw Man has a ton of them.
Yeah, which is Dildo Man. Which I can't help but laugh at this. But let me go check out this website and see what else they have. A BOB watchdog group reveals complaints against the Oshinokyo fandom. What are they complaining about?
Oh yeah, didn't these guys go? Didn't these guys go after Yuri Kimura's? Sorry, didn't they go after Hana Kimura's mother?
Yeah.
They went after Kyoko. They went after Kyoko. Yeah, they went after Kyoko.
Hana Kimura's mother
put
took
out
an
on-
issue to
on
the
Twitter.
episode and criticized the show. Hana Kimura was professional. Yeah, when she committed suicide in 2020 after getting cyberbullied. Several certain events took place in the Japanese reality TV show Terrace House. To further said the anime was capitalizing on her daughter's death. She said the words that the character was exposed are exactly the words that Hana was exposed to. We have talked about these things publicly through interviews and like how it could extract the same words to be used. I can't overlook the fact that Hana's death is being used as a free source of material. But you know what they tried to do in that anime, and I kind of agree with them, was the fact that they tried to tell a story to try to help a girl that was being bullied online. Because I watched the episode, and it didn't seem like a bad episode. Basically,
No, it was one of the peak episodes actually.
yeah, and I watched it to say that it was not a bad anime. And I haven't been able to catch up on it, but I would say that one episode where they basically helped a girl who was being bullied on that reality show, because you have to give props to Aqua, because he basically tried to stop the situation from escalating worse by being honest with the people about what happened and telling people, look, it wasn't her fault. But the funny thing in the end was kind of hilarious when she basically tried to emulate a certain
Character.
a certain character as a big thank you to Aqua. And the weird thing was she was so good at it, she basically built her confidence surrounding that character.
Yeah. The new episode that came out is basically a recap episode, so
Yeah.
really something that it's not worth it. It's a recap episode. Those two episodes aren't worth shit. It's just if you're starting out or it's just forgot something. If you forgot something, maybe you can just rewatch the show.
Yeah. And the funny thing was that I can understand what the person's intentions was to tell that story, but a lot of people are trying to get into that thing. Okay, so Bollywood movie copies One Piece film. Let's see what that Bollywood movie is.
One Piece, what the fuck?
Fire. Let me see. An Indian film titled Fire of Love Red recently revealed a poster for the movie, and some fans noticed it looked as similar to the One Piece red film poster design. So let's look at the One Piece. That looks like that actually looks like the whatchamacallit. Yeah, it does somewhat. Yeah, it does. But it looks like Devilman with the face right there. Like
Hollywood, so
yeah, Bollywood using the same but it almost looks similar, so yes, it is. It looks like they were using a similar font.
Oh, I see. Oh, holy shit! Yeah, I see the red.
Yeah.
The font is the same.
Yeah.
Well,
it looks like they were using a similar font, which kind of does look familiar, but you can tell the top of it right here. They used a different font, but this one they used a different font right here too, which they used the red right there, and yeah, they used the little D. Looks like the D is like scratched up. So yeah, it's a similar font that they're trying to use. So yeah, it does look similar to that, so I can understand why they're upset. Yeah.
It's not just, dude. I like the fact that it's not just the Chinese who are doing these knockout posters, but the Indians as well.
Yeah. I find it hilarious too, because it's like they're just basically just getting upset over this issue. And it's like, yeah, that chainsaw parody just kept going.
To check out what I found right now on my feed. This is from Ball Buddy. It's on the Shitpost channel. It's on the Shitposting channel.
Okay. Let me look at this because this is kind of funny.
Oh, I'm gonna. Oh God! When Solas Astorius ends up dubbing this, holy shit!
Yeah, I saw his funniest ones. I know he always dubs those things. Oh yeah, the next generation of Gen Z Street Fighter with a rival. Let me look at the.
Hold on, yeah, you know what? Let me play the main guy real quick.
Okay.
You play the other. Oh yeah, new generation of Gen Z Street Fighters has arrived, man.
Lucas-san, there's something different about these recruits. Are you sure you're okay with them joining the dojo?
First, they all be busting for real. Ain't that right, fellow kids?
Of course, they all be busting. For real.
They are busting, for real. Ain't that right, fellow kids?
Yeah.
It looks like One Piece. Look at it doing on the neck. Yo, look at it dude in the back.
I know. It's like, what the heck is with that guy's arms and the other guy's head? Okay, perfect
cone head.
Yeah, and the girl looks okay.
That's because Battle Buddy has a thing for the Hema cut, so yeah, good taste. Yeah. But the guy next to her, that looks like he's a reject from the cone heads.
Looks like it looks like he has a bullet for a cone head. And it's extended too.
It is actually hilarious because that's actually from the character creator.
Yeah.
Do some dumb shit with it.
I can't believe they did that. Okay, let's see. Series list videos. Let's see what's on the news. Yoshida Su. Don't consider Tokyo Ghoul a success, says Yoshida. Oh, that's... Alright, let's look at the news here. What makes him satisfied? He said that by the man himself, the people liking his work is overcoming his hurdles. In an interview conducted by Animania on June 4, 2023, Tokyo Ghoul author Su Ishida frankly talks about the creation behind his current serialized work, Chuju X. Of course, one cannot avoid having a conversation with him without mentioning his earlier works. Ishida describes Chuju X while comparing it with its Tokyo Ghoul so the readers can get a sense of familiarity. But the most surprising thing he stated is that Tokyo Ghoul, although beloved by manga fans, wasn't a success according to his dictionary. Successful manga, according to Ishida, is a piece of work he feels he drew something that matches his satisfaction levels. I don't remember even that I said there was a pressure to succeed, but I'm sure if I remember correctly, I did say that. I don't know. I don't think so. Even if I said that, but the author and pressure, I think, is a very profound topic. For that reason, I've already thought about it once in my own way. As far as the premise is concerned, I don't really consider Tokyo Ghoul success. For me, success was when I get the feeling that I drew something good. When I think about it, I don't really actually demand for it to be well received in society or that many people like it. But what makes him satisfied is said that the man himself is people liking his work after overcoming his hurdles. At the end of the last volume of Tokyo Ghoul, Ishida shares his hurdles. He felt guilty for letting his work tie his entire life, dominating his emotions in time, resulting in fluctuations in his personal relationships. This was because he wanted to push himself beyond his natural capacity by working in overly demanding fashion. In his own words, he said that he was trying to be like Kaneki while he was being tortured by Yamaro and his hobby.
Kaneki and Yamori, his hobby. Oh, basically. The guy's. Because of overstraining himself, he began into experiencing health issues, coupled with symptoms.
Yeah. And the result of him losing his sense of taste and vigorations for life, drowning himself in the mind of a ghoul he creates. While he was working in Tokyo Ghoul, it wasn't a fun experience for him. So I can understand why he doesn't want to go back to that. He wants to try other things with Chonju next. So this is the Paladin one. I heard about this. The only thing I could do is to face my own obstacles, and I think that that's the biggest pressure weighing me down. I still haven't really overcome the pressure, so I'm drawing the manga regardless whether it's about Tokyo Ghoul or Trojan X. I'm facing the same hurdles and pressure. If the things I've drawn to overcoming my hurdles is like that by the people, then I'm happy, and I think that's the first thing I ever have been able to connect with my readers, Shishida said. Furthermore, he doesn't have... I can understand what he's trying to say here. By what he's telling people, like, he basically was working his ass off, even by the fact that he felt like a zombie trying to work on that manga. I can understand that he wants to try something new. And by the looks of it, yeah, I wish him luck with this manga. I can see why he said that he didn't consider that his manga was a success.
Really, that really makes you think. If you're not satisfied with your own work, well,
cells at work illegal is. I remember cells at work.
So it ends up that the Oshinoko opening Idol by Yasobi straight up became a global success, and for good reason.
Yeah, because of the fact the anime came out.
Also, it is absolutely ridiculous. Like Yoasobi has some crazy stuff regarding their music.
Yeah, I can understand why they did that. Breaker Memoir.
So, hold up. The script for the final season of Attack on Titan, or was the final episode?
Mm-hmm. Blade of the Immortal. I was just looking up Blade of the Immortal. Because that was actually pretty funny.
So I'm checking out if y'all hear I love you, Kayson, please marry me and bear my children, and that I'm doing the RGGs to the Fan Expo, that's me. Oh yeah, Kayson fucking yeah, she's a hostess for Yakuza now.
I know, and also she's going to Taiwan.
Damn.
Yeah, she's going to a convention.
Oh, I know what this is. Considering that she was also previously Kidu Coco. Well, yeah. It's Taiwan. They don't give a shit about that. They hate the Chinese Communist Party as well. So,
yeah.
I mean, if my country was getting fucked with by these absolute fuckwits by claiming that my country is a part of them, yeah, I'd be telling them to go suck a fucking dick too. Kayson was great. She's just beautiful, man. She was gorgeous.
Yeah. I think she's kind of funny because she kind of directs it in a way that doesn't try to be like, mean to anybody. She just like.
Well, I see her clips with Pikami and Kenya.
Yeah.
Let's be.
Yeah, and the funny thing is that there is some things that are going on. It's like a lot of people were kind of upset with VTubers lately.
In the whole Bishoyo thing?
Yeah. Yeah, because apparently...
Yeah, because I know that Nanner's left.
Yeah. Yeah, Nanner's left, but here's the other thing that's going on. Like, you know who Philion is, right?
Yeah.
So... Philion was announcing the VTuber Awards thing, and people were kind of getting upset with her. And
oh yeah, that was on Rev. Rev had a video about that.
Yeah, so this is kind of the thing that happened, and this is funny.
That's retarded because I actually like Philion. Especially whenever she collaborates with Nero-sama.
That's funny.
Today we're gonna be playing some Minecraft, dudes.
God, I hope I win. Technically, you were a VTuber once.
Orca exploded my house.
That's funny.
Okay, dude. Leaving aside, you could have just fixed it, dude.
So this is what people are upset about, and they're like, let's go, but some people were very negative about it, and I'm just like, I don't really care. It's like they're literally getting upset over this. As long as it's not another Twitch Awards show that neglects the fact that some of the world's biggest VTubers are on YouTube, then I'll look forward to it. So Mythic Talent is basically announcing this thing, and I personally don't have an issue with it, like, especially what's going on with Twitch.
Oh yeah, Twitch decided to go full YouTube and decided to keep a lot more. They wanted more money.
Yeah, and that's the problem. They're also going after their advertisers. That was the other thing that happened that went into the TOS. If you're going, okay, once a unique and admirable vision to creator-first platform feels like a fading distant dream. Reduction to creator subscription revenue is inconsistent moderation policies and attacks on creators' abilities to pursue their own independent revenue streams has transformed to Twitch into one of the least creator-friendly platforms on social media. It has undermined the very ecosystem that helped Twitch become what it is. Unlike the past, these changes has come at a time when live streaming landscape has never been more competitive. Make no mistake, these days Twitch is holding sway over streaming are coming to an end, and insurgent platforms that are in the rise. Short form content has seized the Gen Z market share for the first time. Very creators elevated your platform are building your largest and the most threatening competitors. If Twitch continues to erode the autonomy of the livelihoods of millions of streamers who call their service home, you will have to watch as the same streamers pack up and take their talents to platforms that would put them first, which is Kick and
Kick is going to have it looks like Kick is going to have a huge boost because Mr. Beast is actually streaming there as a sign-up test.
Because he wants to see if he can make revenue there. Same with you, like a lot of streamers go to YouTube, and a lot of streamers are going to Rumble, which they allow streaming there too. And that's kind of the thing that people are talking about. Like, this is the thing that's been, because the way I see Twitch is making the worst mistake ever in order to make money. I get that they're doing this because right now the situation that they have to pay their so-called let's put it this way, their I forget what that term is called.
Monetization?
Their investors.
Oh yeah.
They have to pay their investors, their stockholders, the money that they owe them. And right now, considering the situation with banks being shut down and the government had to take over, they had to pay the interest rates up and running just to run that business because the high rate is going up. All because of the fact that government can't think of a good idea to stop this inflation or to counter it or to save themselves the trouble of trying to help businesses grow. But right now, people are suffering, and this is the type of thing that's going on. And of course, this is what they're saying right here. ODK concluded that their new show, Elevated, in partnership with Allied and Progress, on June 10th, ODK will host our second annual Games Expo. These shows, as well as the community favorites, cannot exist under the separable canopy of a new branded guidelines. Small streamers who rely on their once-a-month HelloFresh sponsorship cannot pay their bills, which is true, under these new guidelines. These are expiring creators who have yet to press the go live button and cannot do on the competence under these new guidelines. Simply put it, the new branded guidelines and the philosophy behind them need to change. But rolling back the policy is not an intention of this letter, like the car window you pass by on the way to work. We simply ask that you pause and reflect on your own origins as a platform. Reflect on your current position, on how you got there. But most of all, reflect upon the role of the creators, big and small, have contributed to your success. Hopefully, new directions emerge from this reflection. So yeah, this is kind of the situation with Twitch.
I sense a lot of people are going to not only. Why do people forget about Odyssey 2? When it comes to listing alternative sources, like you got Odyssey, BitChute, you got not only Rumble, but Gab. No wait, Gab is not worth it because Gab.
I know, and this is kind of the situation that's happening right now, because the fact that they're going to try to do this this whole ODK thing, and I know that Phillian's trying to do a stream with this whole VTuber thing. The question is where they're going to put it at. Are they going to stream it on YouTube or Twitch? That's the thing that I'm kind of wondering about. And I'm not going to try to attack anyone or make anyone feel bad about this but they're attacking Philion because of the fact that she associates herself with certain VTubers. And
they went at her because of some jokes that she did.
Yeah.
Which is retarded because, honestly, if you let's be honest here. If you get offended by any of the jokes that these VTubers make, you're the problem.
Yeah. And this is the thing that I'm going to say right now. Like, I'm just going to laugh at this because this is becoming a situation to where people, like some people, like a lot of people are reacting positively about this.
Hey.
Like so a lot of people are reacting positively about this, but there was some people that were like, I don't think.
And mostly antis. Mostly antis.
Yeah, most of the people that are antis that like tourists that have no idea what these people do for fun to make these type of jokes. Like,
I mean, they're trying to fuck with the. They're trying to fuck with the Filipino boy.
Yeah, the Filipino. Everyone was like, I couldn't believe that shit. Like, I couldn't believe that happened to her. Because Philion, yeah, but especially with her friend, what was her name? I forgot her name. It starts with a Z. Like her friend always likes to bend over. And in front of Philion and every freaking BR chat stream that they do together. And I can't help but laugh at that one. That was actually pretty funny.
Did I know that I noticed something when I was watching Philion. I'm guessing she didn't say fuck or anything that she has to keep it PG-13.
Yeah.
For monetization reasons.
Yeah. So someone already took the
because I always hear her say frick.
Yeah. That's like a New Jersey thing. Like, what the frick? Sounds like something that a Jersey person would say.
Huh.
Yeah, it's a common I heard those people say that all the time when they don't want to say fuck or anything like that. It's a common Jersey. It's like a Jersey thing if they don't want to curse it out loud.
I see.
Okay. Yeah, so they're announcing this, but this is under Mythic Talent, which isn't like a VTuber company. It's basically I'll give you that guys the intro to this.
Mythic is a full-service talent management company. It is our job to help aspiring talent or even like established talent navigate the winding road of this industry, especially on the business side. We also go out and source specific opportunities to what the creator is looking for.
Mythic supports creators and gives them the resources and tools needed to elevate their content, expand their platform.
Yeah, this is Tips Out. You know who that guy is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so they're trying to expand the platforms for content creators.
Forms and further monetize their businesses.
We help build their brand is really the answer. I think that other talent management companies, not all of them, but I do think some have kind of lost sight about what this is really about, which is being creator first and putting the creator above everything.
Making sure that we are fighting for the creator day in and day out, making sure that we are understanding the creators, listening to the creators, knowing exactly what goals they're trying to fulfill for themselves, and creating a support apparatus that can fulfill all of those goals.
It's so much easier to create content and plan that content when you have a management team like Mythic working 24/7 right alongside you. And that's really what we bring to the table.
I think what excites me the most about Mythic is to be part of a group of people.
Yeah, so Asmongold is the advisor. But yes, he's a genius when it comes to making content. So yeah, he kind of does have a lot to say about a lot of the ideas that go on Mythic's side of things.
Yeah, that are as enthusiastic about.
Yeah, I remember Asmongold saying that he's going to join Kick as well if this keeps happening.
Yeah, because people are getting tired of what Twitch is doing, which is kind of I have a feeling it's more of a creative destruction. Because I think Amazon is probably fed up with Twitch, so they're probably destroying it from within. Because right now, Amazon spent... Let's put it this way. I think they're trying to destroy Twitch.
Oh, yeah, because the Amazon has they're trying to get into... I mean... Why? Because Amazon already has success with Amazon Prime. Why are they going after Twitch?
Because they actually have stock in that thing. They actually own the API and everything. They actually own everything on that thing. And the problem is that right now, let's put it this way: they spent billions of dollars on one estate by the estate of the Lord of the Rings writer. $1 billion they spent, and they lost a lot of money from that TV show that they made.
Not just that, but also considering the hot mess that is their fucking game.
Yeah, they did spend a lot of money on their, and of course they're gonna go with their other project, which is the streaming platform.
Netflix. Yeah, also the Netflix series, which it's already on deep shit because of the fact that one of the characters is not black.
Yeah. Let me see. Netflix. No, it was Amazon's Lord of the Rings. The Power of the Rings. And they spent season 1 out of that whole series, they spent a lot of money off of that thing. That's what caused them to basically just lose money. Out of all things, this is the thing that cost them a lot. After using that platform for a while, I did like their streaming platform, but unfortunately I lost a lot of money. I had to save money, paying bills and everything, especially when I lost my job. But
besides having good internet, what else do you have to do, to be a good streamer on? So let's say something like Twitch or Kick, or
you have to be. Let's put it this way: if you're good at either you're good at a game that's well known by the community, like if you're into, like for example, Genshin Impact, and you make content out of Genshin Impact, you'll be known as that guy that does Genshin Impact. Most people that are good at games are basically, like for example, like if you're a Call of Duty streamer and you did tournaments and everything, or you're a Street Fighter streamer and you're good at that, that's how you do it. But if you're like a variety streamer that likes to play different games, that's how you're known.
Yeah, on that one, that was Tecton, but that guy used to play Arknights before going to Honkai and Genshin, and decided to shit out the community.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, if you're really,
or if you're really good at Tekken or Street Fighter or King of Fighters, or I said, of course, like in the case of Assetto Corsa, the biggest one is Jimmy Broadbent.
Yeah.
And he actually got to drive an actual race cars as well.
Yeah, unless you're like if you're like Extra Emily, who does like the crazy stunts, or if you're not like that cute girl, unless you're like not Emeru, who's like a cosplayer, that's what she was known for.
Okay, so we have Saturday in this. Why the hell do people fuck up her name like that? It's not sorry, like Rev said. It's supposed to be Saturday. At least that's how I read it as.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like Emeru's like the co-owner of ODK.
Okay.
But she's funnier because of the fact that she does content. Because of her e-girl style / parody of herself.
Ah.
That's how most people, like you can see right here, she like ODK, they're all like one of them was, I know a lot of them were World of Warcraft streamers. They were all World of Warcraft streamers. That's how they started. Asmongold was a World of Warcraft streamer. I know that. But he has friends that are in that business too. So yeah, this is kind of how, like, if you're not an e-girl, but there's even some that are like disabled.
Mouse being one of them.
Yeah, Mouse being one of them. Like, I know that like, there's a lot of disabled, like a guy that live streamed the whole event without even using, he didn't even have arms, but he used his mouth as a control on the control sticks and started beating the crap out of a game, and he was well known and respected in the Twitch community. So Zion is now, I actually watched her live stream. Right now she's doing whatchamacallit, Genshin Impact stuff.
Is this correct? Oh god. That is actually the most common stat that you mostly end up, because the RNG in that game is fucking insane.
But Zion, do you know who Zion is, right?
No.
The girl that exposed, kind of somewhat got kicked out of Ninja Sanji.
Okay, Ninja Sanji, because of Zion. Oh, wasn't that the one who like dodged like a bunch of streamers, like threw them under a...
No. She basically talked about this on a Google Doc. She didn't dox anybody. What it was, like, a while back, she had a bit of a drama with whatchamacallit, she's no longer Zion. Today I wished it to, like, this is the girl that this is her character.
Okay. So now she's known as
yeah, she's known as
Sayu
Omakami.
Which is I'm going to say what made says was shown like showing mental illness and simply blind.
Yeah, and I kind of felt bad for her because she seemed like a nice person. A little bit of an edgelord, but she's funny. But the funny thing was, I watched her old stream. Like, she kind of talked about her boomer stuff. Like, you could tell she's like in the same gen as me, because I used to watch some of the animes that she watched. Because in the early 2000s, she like had like collection, like she had like really good collecting cards of Inuyasha and all this stuff. I'm like, oh my god! And she even had like all the old magazines And like she even knew what Gasaraki was. Like I was like, what? She's in the same age range as me. Like she's an old lady. Like she's literally older than me. When I found out, like, because when I watched her Seiyu's live stream, I found out she was in the same range gap as me.
So Seiyu was actually born in the early 80s.
Yeah, somewhere around that time. Like she knew about Gasaraki, she knew about certain animes, and I was kind of shocked to find out. Like she even had like a collection of stuff. Like she goes to conventions, like she has like the old postcard things that they used to do back in the days in Japan. Like they gave you like postcard collections, like you can collect like certain things that were from anime.
Promotional gifts.
Yeah, promotional gifts, which is basically just a postcard. And she no longer is Zion. She's known as Seiyu. And I was kind of surprised by this because I was like laughing about it. Like she was like telling everyone about her collection and everything. Like she loves going to anime conventions. And out of respect for her, she definitely does a really like hilarious thing. Like she actually has like a Genshin Impact collection of stickers that she made. Like she actually asked.
What is she also into?
She's into like Genshin Impact.
I would call him.
What else is Seiyu into?
I would call him.
Yeah.
I would call him.
Oh, I see. Oh wait, okay. So these some of these stickers are actually from Honkai Star Rail.
Yeah, she did that, which is kind of funny. But she's also into Genshin Impact because she used to be a Genshin Impact streamer.
See.
And I feel bad that she tried to have a really good positive stream, but her management at the time, Ninja Sanji, got upset about this. Oh, this is funny. Pussy natural energy drink.
I heard she would definitely be into Honkai.
Yeah.
Because not just Honkai the Third, but also Honkai Star Rail because that's the new one. Oh, pussy net. Oh, that's kind of pussy.
Yeah.
Oh, that's dude.
Yeah, and they're calling her Granny Seiyu, which I don't have a like.
JT, hold on, real quick. It's Seiyu. All right.
Seiyu. I apologize.
Dude. Alright, it's fine, dude. But yeah, in the case of Gani Seiyu and the senior citizens, holy fucking shit!
Yeah, she's in the same age gap as me. She's practically an adult.
Like you remember? Like, I'm guessing her magazines are the thick ones, like really fat ones, like back in the day.
Yeah.
Man, I miss that shit. I miss when magazines were absolutely fucking fat.
Yeah.
Not just gaming, but also car magazines as well.
Yeah. And it's kind of funny how she kind of laughs at this. There's two ways to do this. Like I can understand that Seiyu kind of is an oddball character. But she's right now she's happy where she's at right now as an indie VTuber, and I'm glad she actually is enjoying herself, and I don't hold it against her considering that the cancel culture try to go after her over some petty issues online, and she tried her best to
Dude, I actually got given that bag of nuts before, the hazelnuts one.
Yeah.
Holy, they give those away at food banks here.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
D's Nuts. Yeah, there's a company called D's Nuts. I know.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah, I know that brand. I've seen the ad.
I know. Even Mr. Beast has his own brand too. Like he's selling
a chocolate brand as well.
Yeah, he has a chocolate bar brand, which I wasn't able to buy any because they were sold out. And they also have the Primes. Right now they're selling the Prime. The little Kool-Aid version of Prime.
Isn't Prime just basically Gatorade for fucking Zoomers?
Yeah.
Like I'm not saying to disparage it, but at the same time, yeah, it is. It is legit that. It is legit that.
Yeah.
I should actually check out Sayu now that I think about it.
Yeah, because she is a Genshin Impact streamer.
Nah, not just because of Genshin. I want to check out her meme material.
Yeah.
And there is, in fact, a character in that game that is actually named Sayu as well.
Yep.
So she's basically playing against someone who is her namesake.
Yeah. So Soyu Akami, that was the name that she was trying to go for. Okame.
JT, since I'm seeing this right now, what's happening? Yeah, I haven't seen it. You know that I actually saw the Transformers movie trailer.
Yeah, I seen the Transformer movie trailer, and it has what's his name in there.
You know what? You want to know something interesting? The guy who built the Volkswagen band is actually a friend of mine.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he when he used to live in California, he used to work for the Hollywood movie car scene.
Yeah.
And he and a couple of people ended up turning that Volkswagen band that was actually his handiwork. It was actually a second generation Volkswagen Transporter or minibus, but they had to make it look like a first generation minibus.
Yeah, and I heard what happened when they Volkswagen said no, we're not going to do that.
Volkswagen's retarded, man.
I know Volkswagen should have said yeah.
It's fucking real. It's fucking real estate for this place.
Yeah, and they could have sold more bugs when they can, and that's the thing that bothers me about that is like they literally were like, "No, we ain't gonna do that because AD Buzz will finally." Now they got a Buzz minivan.
Yeah, the ID4.
Yeah.
Oh wait, ID Buzz.
Yeah, and it looks like.
I'll be real with you. I can't really recognize this thing as a minibus, but I get where they're going for.
Yeah, they're trying to do the old van, but it's not the same as the old van that they used to have. The one that looks like that you can live in there.
Yeah, it's not the same. Also, it's fucking electric, so.
Yeah, and it looks like you can put your phone in there too. Oh, you can charge your phone. Great. Oh, you can move your little.
You got a freaking. Look, Volkswagen. I'll be honest with you when I say I cannot recognize the ID Buzz as a. I mean, it's a tribute to the Transporter. Yes, it's a. But I can't recognize that thing as a direct descendant of the VW Bus because it's not. It doesn't have the soul one. It doesn't have the character one. Yeah. I like where they're going for. That one minibus concept vehicle that they did back in the early 2000s. Yeah. That was a better representation They didn't even build it.
Yeah, it's the Volkswagen vans that they used to have. Like
no, they had a concept. They had a concept for the mini for the microbus back in the early 2000s.
1996. This is what they were trying to invent. That's what it reminds me of. The 60s.
She came out in it wasn't 96. It was like 98 or 99.
Yeah.
Hold up.
It's the bus, as the Camper Deluxe bus, the Volkswagen bus.
Oh wait, that one is the first generation.
Yeah, that's
but the microbus as a whole dates us back as the late 40s.
Yep.
Late 40s because
That's
it wasn't even it wasn't even a German design. It was actually designed by a guy in Holland, in the Netherlands.
Yeah, and I get that this is kind of what they're trying to go for, and it's like that's kind of the thing they're trying to do. Like looking at the Volkswagen Buzz, it just reminds me of another version of the Volkswagen van. Like
it is actually. I mean, you got the panel band. You also had the multi-window ones, like the 22 window.
Yeah, and that's what it reminds me of, and it's like they're trying to capitalize on the old nostalgia of it, but with electricity is what they're trying to do. Like it's an electric van, but I can't buy electric van. I can't buy into that hype of the electric cars because the problem with that is that it's not a safe plus it's hard.
They're not cheap.
They're not cheap. Plus fixing the car itself, replacing the battery, and even disposing it is pollution. It caused more pollution than ever to dispose the battery, and that's kind of the issue that I have with it. Like I would rather buy.
Yeah,
I'd rather have a gas
that's considering
vehicle.
that's considering the lithium ion and what it takes to actually refine and mine the damn thing.
Yeah, and we realized that's not something I would rather stick with my crappy ass gas powered vehicle than this shit, because after seeing what they did in California, and they're so desperate for people to basically buy into the hype of electric cars, we realized that electric cars are also part of the evil that is happening.
You wanna know how much this bloody fucking thing is worth?
How much?
According to Kelley Blue Book, the initial MSRP $50,000. Oh, that chasing from Gunsmith Cats.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was just me.
Riding Bean was another one I would recommend watching.
Oh yeah, I did actually watch Riding Bean.
What did you think of it? This is actually Riding Bean.
Oh yeah. That show me was foreshadowing, because that was the first appearance of the GT500.
Oh yeah.
And Riding Bean was actually a prototype of Gunsmith Cats.
Yeah, that's what
Kino.
it was. And you know what inspired the whole because it actually inspired the movie, whatchamacallit,
the OVA
Transport.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It inspired Transporter. That was the whole point of it. Like the guy was basically a mercenary for hire that basically drives.
Kenichi Sonoda really did his magic on that on Riding Bean and Godspeed Cast because it was
because his car basically had the ability to turn sideways. Same with the transporter car. If you saw the movie,
the BMW didn't have 4-wheel steering like the car that Bean used to drive, but rather. But I do get what you guys are talking about. And fun fact, the blonde is actually was actually the prototype for Riley Vincent.
Mm-hmm.
Like she was basically Riley was originally gonna be white, but then they decided to go with a whole half English, half Indian motif because of India having historical ties with the UK.
Yeah.
Even though Winston Churchill pretty much fucked them over.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, and a lot of people don't realize like the movie inspired because that's what he was. Riding Bean was actually a professional driver who basically robbed a bank and got away. And a lot of people don't know that Bean basically was because there was some scenes that remind me of it too. That remind me of the scenes that were in Riding Bean with the transporter movie. It remind me of it because of the fact that he is a professional getaway driver and knows how to get away. Same with the transporter. He was a professional getaway driver and he basically helped rob a bank, and that was the same thing as him.
All right, so the guy who invented the Type 2, which is the transporter, the Volkswagen Mini transporter.
Yeah.
Was a Dutch guy named Bernardus Marinus Paun or Ben Paun Senior. He actually was running the first Volkswagen dealer in the Netherlands. In fact, the first Volkswagen dealer outside Germany.
Yeah.
Post-war. And what happened was he needed Volkswagen to make a commercial vehicle based on the Volkswagen Beetle, because it already has the parts and the platform. He actually came up with the sketches for the van itself.
Yeah.
And one reason why you get to know about this guy is because the farewell video for the Volkswagen Kombi in Brazil. The final commercial for the original Volkswagen Kombi, which is the Volkswagen Transporter second generation, was still in production in Brazil until 2012. Well, it was the last of its breed. It was the last original.
The last original design.
Yeah. And they actually drove one of those to Ben Paun before he died. All right, so Michael Boscon said that was 2001. I had one of these matchbooks actually. I would have actually liked to see this thing pre-produced in. But apparently Volkswagen thought it was too expensive. What the hell?
What?
What is this? Alright. So, among VW enthusiasts in the former Yugoslavia and Serbian Croatia, the T2 bus is commonly known as terrorist because of its cameo appearance in the Back to the Future film with the Libyan terrorists.
Oh.
Yeah, the Libyans that were shooting up the Doc Brown.
That was at the time of the Cold War. In the 80s was kind of the thing.
Okay, so Here's the thing: the first 4 generations of the Bus Running Transport actually sold in America, but by the time, here's the thing: by the time the 4th generation came out, well, they didn't sell very well.
Yeah.
In comparison, I mean, one part was the fact that Volkswagen was affected by the chicken tax, which is a 20% tax on foreign commercial vehicles.
Yeah.
And the other part was, as a whole, they were actually a lot more expensive in comparison to the domestic bands back in the 1950s and 60s.
Yeah.
And well, the reason was, as with everything else from Germany, they were used in the chicken industry, and the Germans were basically exporting chicken at 100%, and they pretty much said, "Yeah, we're gonna charge you out the fucking ass. We're going to the Americans because we want to protect our chicken industry." And then the Americans decided to strike back with the chicken tax. Anyways, oh shit, that's the
Twisted Metal. I see it.
Marlboro and its consequences have been apocalyptic for the riding industry. Oh, legit. The entertainment industry. Yeah, there's a teaser trailer.
Yep, I see it. I saw the preview of Twisted Metal. Let's see what does this translate to. Thank you very much for the thoughts of Wakario tweet the other day. Reading everyone's messages and comments made my heart warm. I thought it was good to create a Macross Delta. Please continue to support a Macross series. Oh, that's nice of Shoji Kawamori. So he's going to be producer of the anime. Okay, thematic producer. Expo 2025 Osaka Kensai.
Okay, so a big question. As someone who's a tourist to Macross, I never even.
I was into it when it was called Robotech, and the thing about it is that Shoji Kawamori is the mecha designer for that series.
I know who that guy is. He also designed of all things Optimus Prime when he worked in a lot of the other mechs from Pat Labor.
Yeah, he did Pat Labor. He did Gundam, but he also helped design Armored Core mechs too for the games.
Big question, but regarding the idle aspect of Robotech, doesn't it bother the quote-unquote season fans of Robotech? Or is this more of a morale booster for the soldiers?
It's more of a series about. It's more of a sci-fi series. That's what it is.
I know what that is. That's from Cyber Formula.
Yeah, he's getting into the Cyber Formula designs. Like, he's trying to design it himself.
Damn.
Yeah, like, he's really good at designing mecha designs.
Yasurada PSXR.
Like,
that
he's into the sci-fi stuff, and that's kind of the thing about him. Like, he also did the mecha designs for Stardust Memory, for Gundam. Like, he did help a lot of the with he was also the guy who was responsible for the mecha designs for Cowboy Bebop, ship designs. so they're doing. Yeah, I would like to get the.
I wish. Why isn't American Twitter like this?
I don't know. It's because
Like-
of money. It's because of money and risk options. That's the reason.
Not that. I mean, the community in Japan is actually a lot more. The community in Japan is a lot more. There's no fights or drama for the most part.
Yeah, that's because they know that they can't do that. If it does that, it's just going to cause more problems.
Well, that's shit. I won't be surprised if that ends up on the Tokyo Auto Salon for real. That would be awesome to see.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, a lot of people don't realize. Like, I hope the new announcement for the new Macross series happens, because I'm waiting for that announcement to happen. Because a lot of people are kind of excited about that, and I'm just like, dude, can you please announce it? Because I really want to see what you guys are going to hold up for the future. Because right now they're planning to release Macross Blu-ray series, including the movies, into the U.S., and I'm waiting for them to do that because I want to buy them and collect them. But the problem is, I got to deal with the money issues that I have to deal with.
Hold on. That looks like a 1-to-1 scale replica of the fucking main character car.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. The AKF-11.
Mm-hmm.
I have yet to watch Summer Formula, and that is disappointing.
Let's see. A new epic adventure awaits. Katsumi's Dungeon. So it's an indie project.
Hey! Dude with a hockey stick.
Mm-hmm.
Swung a little wide there.
Wait, Kasumi Dungeons. Oh, come on. What's this? Oh, you get. I thought. You know what? I was gonna say another typical generic. Dungeon crawling game. Customer will be on Pika, but funny enough, it's also going to be on a certain thing I have.
Yeah. And this is it's like,
because
go ahead.
Because here's the thing: the Amazon Fire have the apps that are in it also has a lot of the shows from Disney Plus, Netflix, and besides other streaming sites. So I can watch it on high definition. Hell, I lent it to my mom because she's going to be mostly bedridden. Mostly, she can still stand up when it comes to going to the bathroom and so on. But I lent her my Firebots so she can watch movies.
Okay.
And TV.
Yeah, and you can get another one.
Yeah, I actually she was watching the second Avatar movie. And oh god, this joke. Why are comics tanking? Well, because they're woke.
Oh my god, they're gonna bring out Shadows of the Damned remastered. Oh god, they're gonna make a remastered version of When are they gonna release whatchamacallit? The remastered version of Lollipop Chainsaw.
Oh my god. Wait! Oh, this is from Suda Goichi's Twitter.
Yeah.
BAM!
Like that's something I'm gonna be surprised by.
Oh my god.
I know, like Grasshopper.
It's a damn shame what's going to happen to the remake of Lollipop Chainsaw.
Yeah.
So that means if I want to play it, I'm gonna have to get the Xbox 360 copy.
Yeah, that's
because at least that one is uncensored, unlike the fucking remake.
Yep. Oh, Fire Pro Wrestling. That's funny. I might get the R. Anderson Glock special.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah, it's Fire Pro Wrestling World. It's kind of like a they make some crazy mods. But let me see if it's still. Let me see what the price on that thing is.
Oh, fucking Ryu, with the Hadouken, and then the Hadouken, the Hadouken is worthless in my world. Fuck you.
I gotta see if the Fire Pro Wrestling game is still good. Because I really want to play that game. But right now...
Fire Pro Wrestling? Oh, okay, so there's... Oh, it's moddable.
Yeah, it's a moddable game, and all it has... Oh my god, they have so much DLC on this thing.
I'm guessing Showa, Heisei, and Reiwa era Puroresu celebrities.
Pretty much. New Japan Pro Wrestling collaborations.
Partscraft, Yoshihiro Takayama,
Yep.
DLC.
Yeah, and Charity.
The 2017 NJPW Championship.
Yep. Fire Pro Wrestling World.
Wait, it's 12 DLC.
Yeah, it's like that's how many DLCs it has. Plus a free one. Bushi Road and even has the Stardom characters too. You can actually play female characters now. I might add this to my wish list whenever I get the money.
$168. Jesus Christ.
I know. That is
And also-
expensive. That is the most expensive game I probably would never get to play.
That's nothing compared to the that one train simulator.
Postal Brain Damage. Is that a DLC?
MMA rules. Landmine Deathmatch.
Oh, so this is the new Postal game that they brought out. This is like Volume 1. Postal Brain Damage. And it's 71 on Critic.
By Dude on Dude, not Volume 2.
Let me see. Kestrel Revenants. Probably watch that one. Battlefield, Dark Tide, Black Tail, Bunker. This is a lot of stuff that they have. Street Fighter, which I'm kind of surprised. Like, people are saying it's a really good game. All the reviews say it's a really good game. Let me check.
I just forget that you're unlucky cock in that game in Steam.
Oh yeah, I am. Because that's how it is when it comes down to it. Like, people hate that when I do that.
No, it's just I actually forget. Oh, we look at my reroll.
Yeah. Let me see.
The Ultimate Edition is worth $104. Oh, but it's true. This is basically Street Fighter, but the new Street Fighter is pretty much saying, yeah, we need to attract the Zoomers.
Yep.
But doing like it sounds like one of those hello fellow kids kind of promotions.
Yeah, that's what they're trying to do. Like, I don't mind certain games being remade. It's just when they constantly remake it, it just gets to that breaking point that you just be like, nah, what rather not. But here's the thing: I found out Pete Davidson is gonna play Mirage in the Transformers movie.
Pete Davidson, the SNL guy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, he's gonna be in the new Transformers: Rise of the Beast, which I'm just like.
Why do people even give dumb funny jackasses like him? Oh right, I forget. Homies.
Yeah.
Oh, he's the voice of Mirage.
Yeah.
Oh come on! Oh, all the fucking Transformers, you had to voice the Porsche. Fuck you, dude.
Like, I used to remember when the original Mirage was like he actually had the accent from Gilligan's Island, the rich guy.
Yeah, and least racially diverse. Oh, don't matter about that. North Korea. Oh well, stay mad, bitch. Oh yeah, I remember the first one was a 935 Le Mans GT racer. This one is actually a 964 Turbo by the looks of Carrera. I know that one of the new Transformers is actually a Nissan R33 Skyline.
So apparently this Lord Bandit guy is being harassed for being a lolly artist. So the reset the clock update because just something happened in my group. Oh, that was a long time ago. So
welcome to the Connie Kingdom,
yeah.
Bruh.
I know this person's funny as hell. Like this is kind of funny. So the guy basically got harassed and of course suspended the account because apparently the person was impersonating him.
Oh yeah, I remember that guy. The bearded guy was a game reviewer.
Yeah. And it's like this is getting to the breaking point of they're going after the lolly people. I can understand why. It's because of the fact that they're getting attacked over the fact that they like this type of content, and it's like, dude, I don't consume this type of content, but when it comes down to it, I'm not going to accuse them of being, unless they actually did touch a child, that's when you should be concerned. But I haven't seen them yet touch a child. If they actually did touch a child, then you...
and groomer as well.
Yeah.
Because there are some... I mean, if you only like if you share cute girls, because I know a guy who does this. He shares a lot of cute girls.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, I'm fine with this. I'm fine with this. I like to see some saccharine here and there.
Yeah, and it's like this is kind of the thing that gets on my nerves. Is like, if you're really concerned about children, you should do things by the book. That's the thing that you need to first do. Because if you're gonna arrest somebody, if you're gonna try to be a citizen's arrest guy, they're gonna let the guy go because you decide to. It comes off as harassment against the person.
And of all things regarding artistic expression, it actually counts as free speech if it's lowly.
Yeah.
It is lowly artwork, as long as they're not based on an actual kid, actual baby or something, or a little kid doing those poses like that. It's the gray area is real with this one. Oh, holy shit!
Yeah.
I just got to see. I was just watching that one video with the guy and the grenade.
Yeah, he basically got hit pretty hard. And it's like,
is he dead though?
Yeah, I don't know. Looks like his body was incinerated.
Definitely dead.
Yeah.
Usually, you don't survive this kind of blast, you know. Oh yeah. Speaking of wrestling, we need to hold a moment of silence for the Mad Lad.
Who?
What's this going to be? He's going to make you humble.
Oh god. Last time.
What? Do they know that fucking Irish chick died, dude?
He did?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Days ago. Yeah, that was days ago. You didn't fucking know that, dude?
I haven't been able to follow up on everything.
Well, the Irish Sheik is no longer with us.
The Iron Sheik?
Yes.
Oh my god. I remembered his comment about Hulk Hogan. Fuck you, Hulk Hogan. Man, and then of course they did a documentary for him. Oh man, he died in Fayetteville, Georgia. That's sad.
Can't believe you didn't know that. Can't believe you didn't know that the Iron Sheik.
I didn't know until today, until you told me. It was a day ago. I'm surprised that the Iron Sheik died. And he died at 81.
Cuidado now.
Yeah, but he's the only guy that I know that can lift two wooden and does the exercise movements, and he's like the only guy that does it. But his friend Bob Buckler, actually, I used to remember when he did that challenge. He was surprised that Bob Buckler managed to pull it off because no one in the WWF could do it except for Bob Buckler when he did that one challenge that I heard so much about it. I used to remember that when I was a kid.
So, moment of silence for Hossein Khosrow Ali Basri.
Yep.
Oh, it's Khosrow. Okay, I can't.
I feel bad. Like, they even did a documentary for him, too. He was born in Iran in 1942 and known as one of the biggest heels that ever stepped foot in the squared circle. He was also the former champ, beating Bob Backlund in 1983, securing the title. The Iron Sheik was one of Hulk Hogan's first rivals and ultimately defeated Sheik for the belt, giving rise to Hulkamania. Yeah, and this is kind of the thing that's it's sad to hear that he passed away. Especially when they announced that documentary that they did for him. Because he was about to pass. I guess the Sheik knew that he was going to pass away. But he said the big FU to Hulk Hogan on Twitter.
Funny thing about that, he doesn't. Funny thing about that, contrary to popular contrary to popular belief, he actually doesn't do the tweets.
Yeah.
No, it was his managers, Jan and Paige Megan.
Yeah. Yeah, so what is... By the looks of it, Hulk Hogan hasn't